Hello, everyone! Holy crap! Alright, I gotta close out my other window before I start getting a double feedbacky thingy. Hi! Sorry, I'll be respectful. That's just for little kids who get all bitchy on my channel sometimes. Sometimes they get that way. So, hello, everyone! How you guys doing? Oh man, is my microphone loud enough? Sometimes people always say it's never loud enough, and I have it like blaring on my input, and I don't know why it doesn't do that. So I has anybody listened to the Patreon podcast I put up today? When I listened to it in my headphones, it sounded okay. When I put it on another computer, it sounded fine. When I listened to it on my computer, it sounded like garbage. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. But hello, Dan Ramos. Hello, Hidden Wiki. Hello, CD Horde. Hello, Stephanie Smith. Hello, who else is here? Willie Woodward, Lee Crystal. Hello, hello, everyone. Oh man, I don't know how many people show up late at night. See, that's the thing. Sometimes I do these streams. I usually prefer streaming in the afternoon. I might try and stream, I don't know, maybe I don't know about tomorrow, because I know Doomcock was making a stream posted. I don't know. If I can like stream around him, then I'll probably do another one tomorrow. Dude, it's been a busy week. I do feel a little better. I have been sick this week. Oh man. Now I'm dealing with stupid eBay. Oh my god. I put a little bit of that in chat. Like, I just, like, 5 minutes ago got a message on eBay saying, oh, I bought this thing from you and I want to send it back because it was supposed to be new. So I sold a faucet, right? It's supposed to be new, which it was. You know, it was a brand new thing. Actually, somebody won it at their company as, like, as a door prize or some sort of training prize at their company. So they gave it to me to sell on eBay. And as oh, here you go, here's money towards, you know, whatever you need money for. And yeah, so my mistake was not getting a picture of the actual inside of the box because I would have to open it up. So it's a $300 faucet, sold for like $80, and now he's like, oh, it was supposed to be new, rah, 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 rah. It's got giant gashes in it. Like, okay, so clearly you're trying to scam me because I didn't take a picture of the inside of the box here, and it was fine when I had it, and I looked at it, and I just forgot to take one more picture. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to fucking give him his money back or some dumb shit. I don't know. So I'm out $80 and probably another 20 on top of that to ship it back because, of course. so it's cost me 20. And I'm not happy about it because I guess that's my Red Dead Redemption money, but that's alright. I just won't play it. I mean, realistically, I don't have time to play it anyway, so. Because McDerby and yay, someone to lurk after work. I really do like the NPC emoji. Awesome. If you guys want the NPC emoji, it is available it's right next to the super chat thing. It says join on YouTube Gaming, and you can you can have access to all of my emojis. Let me find them all. I can't find my Mecha emoji, the Brie Larson emoji, the Shadow Ship, the Derpicorn, and the NPC. It's like a $4.99 a month thing. Why Random You live when Anti-Trucker is live? Is he live? I can't schedule around everybody. I'm sorry, I can't. I couldn't get on before the podcast today, and I have to stream today, or you know, I'm gonna like, because I didn't get to stream yesterday because I was sick. And I really, like, it is impossible to stream around everybody, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It is impossible to avoid everybody. Plus, Anti-Trekker's schedule's so different, and I think he went live around the same time we did over on the horror podcast. I don't know. Why did you change out of the Clear Clown's tee? Because this one's more comfortable. That one's a little warm. I mean, I could probably go put it back on if you guys really want me to. I could probably do that if you guys really, really want me to, but... Yes, there is a new Short Bus Trek trailer. I don't know if I want to watch it while we're doing... I might watch it after and make a video, too. Getting spoiled with all these streams Mecha is doing lately, I approve. Well, thank you. I mean, I try. I don't think I stream enough. I used to stream every single day of the week, practically, when I was doing gaming for, like, 4 hours a day, so... Oh, Dan Ramos! Holy crap, thank you so much. Chipping in to make up for the eBay weirdness. Oh man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I gotta make sure my...
No way!
Yeah, that's the no way one. Hopefully it picked it up on the speakers there. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate... You know, and I... Dude. It's not... Yeah, I sometimes I just come on and I just kind of complain about stuff that's going on in my life here, and... No, I was, like, really stressed about that because I saw that come in, like, right right before quit selling on eBay. I know. Well, and I didn't list it myself. And it was one of those things where I just didn't have time to list it myself because I've been so busy with YouTube and stuff. So that's never seen that one before. Awesome. Yeah, that's a new one. I have a few new ones. I have well, no, the No Way I think has always been there. We also have like a We're Not Worthy for like 100 and up, and we have the 69 exact, and we have a 420 exactly. We have a $2 exactly. So we do have some new ones. That reminded me of Twitch. That's because I used to be a gaming streamer. eBay is evil. eBay is evil. eBay is evil. I do have to stop selling on eBay. That's the thing. All right, so I got that stream promoted over here. I got everything promoted. I got to close out everything else here too. So yeah, I used to actually be a gaming YouTuber. So hello, Tim F. Welcome. So I've been trying to sell off some of the junk on eBay that like is worth money that is not stuff I need. You know, like the faucets and shower heads and those type of things that like, you know, people win it at works and door prizes and things. Yeah, and that type of stuff. So that's kind of where that has been. Because if this move... Okay, so you guys all know that the whole moving thing might happen. Now it looks like we're waiting to hear until the end of next week. Fingers crossed the whole move is going to happen. That's going to be so stressful. So what's the new emoji for the SJWs? Oh, the new emoji. You guys haven't seen it. Is the NPC emoji. That is the thing. Craigslist, what could go wrong? Well, see, the Craigslist thing, the thing about Craigslist, the problem with Craigslist is I don't want to meet up with anybody in person. That's the thing. I don't want to have them, like, come in and be like, oh, you're this, you know, I don't know. I would just feel weird. But yeah, so we do have the NPC emoji there. Hopefully you guys saw that. And I'm so sorry that I'm streaming against Anti-Tracker. It's been really impossible to find a time to stream, period, at all. Because of, you know, just being sick this week and feeling miserable and doing all kinds of... going through all kinds of, like, cold medicine and tea constantly and throat spray and everything. But kidding, no worries. I know. So I did make a little podcast over about NPCs on Patreon today. So at least I got something done. And I got videos done yesterday. I got a video done today. I think I've got 3 videos out this week so far. So I'm doing okay as far as videos go, but I'm not giving you guys the attention live streaming. There's a new dating app from the DC universe you could try. Well, but I wouldn't want to date anybody in the DC universe. I don't know. I don't have a thing for superheroes, I don't think. Okay, I'm here. Pass me my 1 beer, but just one. Nico Bellic. Oh, well, welcome, Nico Bellic. Where's the move to? Hopefully Colorado, if it happens. Don't know yet. It might yet. Macarena, I don't want to meet up with someone from Craigslist because they always hit on me. No, I don't think it's not even so much that. It's just I don't want to be bothered, like, scheduling and meeting somebody and all that stuff because Craigslist is so... I don't know. It's weird. I did get my cat off of Craigslist, though. Somebody was giving the kittens free to good homes, and yeah. So I did get my cat off of there. Hello, Mr. Sharky. Welcome. Colorado is a fantasy. Well, you know, and I it's possible, though, because my mom lives there. I don't want to go back anyway. It's actually hard meeting people nowadays, even with social media. It might be. It might be. I don't know. It doesn't exist. Well, see, that's the thing. God, I've been actually watching some South Park lately. I've been trying to catch up on South Park. I've also been trying to catch up on Ghost Adventures. I am probably 2 seasons behind on Ghost Adventures, so that's probably never gonna happen. But South Park I managed to catch up on. And I'm happy I caught up on South Park at least. You got your cat from dating app. No, I got him from Craigslist. I should bring him in. He's really cute. Hello, Rivers727. As the wise philosopher Sam Kinison sagely observed, Captain April says, hello, Captain April. Also, if you guys haven't checked out Captain April, definitely hit up his channel. Don't get any ideas out there. Only Mecha allowed. Yeah, nobody else can move to Colorado. It's one of those cities, or one of those states where everybody moves there, and then they kind of raise the prices for everyone, from what I've heard. After our experience in Colorado, I'm not too eager to go back. Yeah, but I grew up there. I'm from there. It's I don't know. It's It's in my soul. It's in my blood, I think. Hoping you have a better night and next day. I think I will. I think
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Common Sense America just subscribed. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. We do have the subscriber notifications on as well. Based on population, it's a city, right? I know. Well, Colorado, the whole northern part is like one giant city. They all kind of bleed into each other. What if Scare Bear showed up at your doorstep from Craigslist? I don't know what Scare Bear is. Is that like Share Bear? Is that a Care Bear? I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably the most sheltered person as far as social media and memes and things goes. Because I mean, I'm surprised I know what the NPC meme is, to be honest. Still have no problem if I never see snow again. Well, snow I don't mind. Like, okay, going from Wisconsin to Colorado will be fine, because Wisconsin, it was snowing like last week in Wisconsin. So going back to Colorado where it snows like in January, I won't mind. But I also lived in Vegas for a decade, so. And Dan Ramos, I've been there. I had family there. They moved out eventually. Yeah, and then that's the thing. I did move out when I was like 20, so. Yeah, that's the point. Not too many people stay away. Mo Lester is more likely to appear to a Craigslist ad. Snow is evil, Cody Boddicker. Hello, Hail Zoogie. Mr. Sharky says, my ex-roommate and I found another place and a roommate in Craigslist years ago in Denver. See, that's not terrible. Hurt because McDurpington had never seen snow in my life. You're not missing anything. It's just cold, and it's wet, and it's crunchy, I guess, sometimes. It is slippery. So you don't want to, if you haven't seen snow, you're not missing anything. Texas born and raised, Cody Boddicker says. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, Scare Bears from Venture Brothers. I could not watch Venture Brothers. I did not enjoy the one episode I saw, and I will never watch another one at all. Just didn't like it. It's not my type of show. Snow is very nostalgic. Snow is a little nostalgic. You're from Colorado. Do you know Mindy McConnell and her friend Mork? No, but I can drive you to their house in Boulder. I know exactly where it is. Winters have been mild as of late. That is true. Snow's great for the economy, not so much for normal everyday travel. Yeah, snow's not terrible. Still 80 degrees out here. Well, let's see. It was like 30 degrees yesterday where I'm at, and it was like 60 in Colorado, in my hometown. So I'm like, I can take 60 degrees in like late October. That's not a problem. I think it's still 80-ish in Vegas, too. I have to confess it was the bad experience of certain of Bob's relatives. That's why. That is making me not want to go back. Oh, that makes sense. It's dangerous to fall on ice or have icicles smash through your windshield like it did for me. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. It's 58 where you are, Cody. See, that's not a terrible temperature. That's not bad. How cold is it where I am? I don't even know how cold it is where I am. It's 45. It might be colder than that. Yeah, it's 45 right now. It got a whole 50 degrees today. Gonna be 70 this weekend. I wanted it 70 this weekend. I would like 70 this weekend. I'm in the Midwest. Snow's great for 1 week, then I can get fooked. Exactly. Willie Woodward said, I know what it means. I know what you mean. It's the same thing with me on South Park. Oh, I love South Park, though. Captain April says, it helps if you're a big Jonny Quest fan to appreciate Venture Brothers. I hated Jonny Quest. Absolutely hated it. So that's probably why I don't like Venture Brothers. Because I hated Jonny Quest, too. It is 39 in Springfield, Massachusetts. That's cold. That is cold, too. If you haven't seen it, you need to search for a fan-made mockumentary called Losing Lane. It's very funny. I might watch it someday. Dan says it's at 20s in the overnight. That's a little cold. I mean, it gets like below 0 here where I'm at way too many times. Willie Woodward, it's 69 where I'm at. That's not bad. That's not bad. Snow is fine if you never have to go out. And see, I have the fortune of like being able to sit behind my computer all day and watch YouTube or do YouTube videos. So, which is worse, Discovery or Jonny Quest? Probably Discovery. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't want to sit through either. At least with Star Trek Discovery, I can sit through it. So I'd probably say Jonny Quest is probably worse. I'm gonna say that mostly because Discovery is at least my wheelhouse of show. And the problem with Jonny Quest was, well, A, I was a girl, B, I really don't care about action cartoons at all. Jonny Quest has large man breasts. I can't help it. I just don't. There's a lot of those type of shows I just didn't care about. Jonny Quest is only a half hour. Yes, but it'd be a half an hour. Well, I guess it'd be a half an hour where I could look away and I wouldn't be pissed off. But man, I couldn't sit through either of them. I mean, that's like trying to sit through, anime. What's worse, sitting through anime or Star Trek Discovery too? What's your stance on Dukes of Hazzard? I remember it when I was really little. I haven't seen it since in like more than 35 years. So yeah. Hello, Tasha Rock. Hello. Or Tasha X Rock. Welcome. My brother wrote and produced Jonny Quest. I'm so sorry. It's just not my type of show. Hey, I love anime. I don't. I really don't. Don't care for Venture Brothers. It's crazy. I really did not like. I mean, I could almost say I really hated that episode I watched of Venture Brothers. It was just boring. It's like it's trying to be funny, but it's not. And it's very much something that even if I saw it 20 years ago when I was watching the Adult Swim cartoons, I probably would have flipped it off or turned it off. Like much like Harvey Birdman, I didn't like that one either. There was always Adult Swim shows that I liked and Adult Swim shows that I didn't like. So yeah, I miss Freakazoid myself. Oh, I love Freakazoid. Love Freakazoid. Jim Tilly, some anime is awesome, most of it's bad. See, and I just don't like the shrill yelling. I don't like the shrill yelling. That's the biggest thing. It's okay for not liking Jonny Quest or anime. No, it's perfect. I know. That's the thing. End of action. Orange Man is bad. Well, we have the emoji available for you guys. C-Lab 2021. I liked C-Lab 2021. Now it's time for Frenching with Freakazoid. Oh, with his hands. God, I love Freakazoid. See, I almost want to do a watch party of Freakazoid. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. But I love Freakazoid because they do things like quote. They like quote Glenn or Glenda. They quote the speech where Bela Lugosi's like, pull the strings. Dude, that's how you get me. Quote Bela Lugosi, man. I love Freakazoid. No shrill yelling. I love C-Lab 2021. I love C-Lab 2021 while we had Captain Murphy. Then, I mean, I don't know. And even then, it took a few times to watch it. It really took a few times to watch it. Star Trek Discovery is so bad it makes Sequest DSV look good. I didn't watch Sequest DSV. CWD Trixie, maybe to help DCU and WB probably should make a Freakazoid movie. Only if Paul Rudd comes back as the voice of Freakazoid and the writer. I mean, if you get the same people writing, then maybe. But oh man, I don't know. Freakazoid was one of those special. I wasn't into superheroes, but I loved the references of Freakazoid. I loved, you had Gutierrez who was Khan. He was Khan. Basically, I mean, it's Ricardo Montalban doing Khan's voice again. You have David Warner as a bad guy. You've got Jonathan Harris basically being Dr. Smith. I mean, I love everything about Freakazoid because it's so 1960s. I'm so offended. You are such a random insult here. I am Dracula, Count Dracula. Oh my god, Disco is dead. I hope so. Sequest was good for being made in the early 90s. See, I never got around to watching it. I don't know. I wasn't that into sci-fi. Hello, Michael Scowiff. At least not that kind of sci-fi. I love Star Trek, but I never really thought of myself as a sci-fi fan until I realized, oh shit, I love Star Trek. I love Babylon 5. I love Stargate. I love Battlestar Galactica. I love Red Dwarf. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I like sci-fi. Never mind, it's Paul Rudd, not Paul Rudd. Move along. Paul Rudd is a treasure. What's wrong with Paul Rudd? Do I want to see a bear riding a unicycle? Not particularly. Tasha X Rock is 26 today. Oh, happy birthday! I can't remember 26. I can barely remember 26. I think that was the year when I was 26. I think Sid Barrett died. I kind of remember that. Crew sings Drunken Sailor in season 2 of STD. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. thought I said Paul Rudd was in Freakazoid. I had to look at. No, it's Rug with a G. It is Rug. Paul Rugg. He's actually hilarious. He did the writing and he was the voice actor. So that's really one of the awesome things. She didn't recognize Freakazoids. I want to see a bear riding a unicycle. Distraction question. No, because I haven't watched Freakazoid in like 20 years. It's been a while. You guys quiz me on stuff that I barely remember, but I know I love it. I actually really haven't seen Freakazoid in a very long time, and then I can probably quote a few other little things that you guys can't. I will pick out, like, obscure ones. Did you watch the Jeremy live stream? I was on a horror live stream with Tom and Susan and Dee Dee Crowley, so we just were talking about horror movies and stuff over on Midnight's Edge After Dark, so I didn't get a chance to watch anything. This is why I say it's hard for me to squeeze in streams without being without stepping on other people's streams. You like the Orville, right? Oh, I love the Orville. Absolutely love the Orville. Every time I see it now, I have to drop half of my 40 for my dead homies. What? Oh, Sequest didn't age well. Oh, okay. Yes, Freaka me, Freaka you. Well, what about Freakazoo? I liked Freakazoo. Horror podcast was dope, by the way. Oh, yeah, the horror podcast was fun. Where were you on the night of December 7th, 1941? Not here. I wasn't alive yet. Work on a series called Fallout: A Tale of Two Wastelands, a story about the lone wanderer traveling all over the USA as a courier. Popular theory, though. Like the video game Fallout? Or is that like a TV show? Or are you just doing a series of, like, Let's Plays? I'm confused! Look at Babylon 5 now. Do you wish to use models rather than CG? Yes. On Adult Swim, ever watch Saul of the Mole Men or Garth Marenghi? I watched Garth Marenghi. What's Saul of the Mole Men? Now I gotta look that. Is that like a British show? Saul, S-A-U-L. Now I gotta look it up. Saul of the Mole Men. I did not watch this. Ooh, this looks bad. This looks really bad. Who's in this? Oh, it's from the people who did Billy and Mandy and Foster's Home from Imagine. Oh, yeah, that's why it looks bad. So it's a parody of Land of the Lost. I just watched Land of the Lost. I have them all on DVD. What do you think of Netflix Lost in Space? I avoided it because it looked like shit. It looked bad. I'm not gonna watch it. Gotta go take care of everybody. Well, thanks for being here, Wooly Woodward. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. So many of those 60s Irwin Allen shows I haven't seen in, like, forever and ever and ever. You missed out. No, it looks terrible. It looks terrible. It looks, okay, if it's supposed to be like the Foster's Home from Imaginary Friends and Grim Adventures of Billy and Man, I didn't like either of those at all. So, no. If I don't like the other two shows that the same person made, no. Time Tunnel. Okay, I kind of remember Time Tunnel. I do kind of remember Time Tunnel a little bit. Did you see what happens at the Bernie Sanders rally? I don't know anything about politics. I don't do politics, so I couldn't even tell you who's running. Have you seen Blake 7? I have not. The final episode will start with the Lone Wanderer taking on the Enclave of the Brotherhood of Steel. I have no idea what you're talking about. So I hate the Fallout games, like, a lot. So if that's what you're talking about, I have no idea what you're talking about there. I've never played Fallout and never intend to. At all. Land of the Lost 1992. No, the original. The real one with Wesley Ure and was written by Walter Koenig. And no, I go back. They actually reran the Land of the Lost when I was a kid in the 80s. So yeah, the rerun or the remake was terrible. It was not good. I am old school Sid and Marty Krofft Land of the Lost all the way. All the way. Everything was fear, egg, gas, etc. Would you watch my own playthrough of Fallout 3 in New Vegas? No. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. I can't sit there and watch video games. I don't watch Let's Plays. I can barely play video games of my own. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna hate me and unsubscribe, but no, I don't think I can watch a Let's Play. I can't play the games, let alone watch them. Yeah, I'm not... So I think the only Let's Play I can watch is Terraria with Tola Biscuit and Jesse Cox, and that one I can just kind of listen to all the time. Star Lost. What's Star Lost? Walter Koenig wrote episodes of Land of the Lost. Yes, he did. He introduced Enoch, who is actually the jumble up letters of Gene, Enig, the main Sleestack that was sentient and could speak and wore clothes and all that stuff. Limp Bizkit. Never got into Limp Bizkit. Sorry. JP has a video game watch channel. Oh, on Egotastic Fun Time? Yeah, he does. He does. Okay, here's the thing. I might, if I can, I don't think I can afford it now, but if I end up getting Red Dead Redemption on Friday, I might do some Let's Plays of that over on Twitch. I don't know if anyone would want to watch it, because I was always a bad Let's Player. I was somebody who, I don't do what people want me to do. I don't power the games. I take my time. I go and hunt, and I do a lot of side stuff. And I don't do multiplayer, so I was a terrible Let's Player for that. And yeah, I hate backseat gaming. 1000% hate backseat gaming. But if I end up getting Red Dead Redemption 2, I might actually stream it. Now, I don't know if anybody would want to watch it with those conditions set in place, but you know. His name I would give to Total Biscuit. Rest in peace. Oh, I know. Total Biscuit was great. He was great. Silly but interesting premise. Which one was? Oh, Star Lost was the original generation's ships. I don't think I've heard that. Red Dwarf. I do have all the Red Dwarf. I love Red Dwarf. That Porg is like hanging on by the tag next to his hand. Oh my god. It was a Harlan Ellison creation. Which one was? What was Harlan Ellison creation? Hello, Jeff Saul. Welcome. Star Lost is on YouTube. Interesting show. It has an app. Oh no. Oh, Star Lost is a Harlan Ellison creation. Oh, okay. It ran for one season, so it probably didn't finish. I have a real I have a real thing where I don't watch shows that haven't been finished. Have you seen Lex? I have not. I have not seen Lex. That's another one that that didn't finish, right? I know it was like basically sexed up Farscape or something. It totally didn't finish. Yeah, I even in the 90s, I had a rule of not watching a show until it finished. Until it was in reruns, until I could burn through the whole thing. So, finished. Well, did it actually have an ending, or did they just cancel it? As long as your Toon Die's doing dumb stuff, I'll watch your Red Dead Redemption. Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, I am really anxious to get back Mr. Horsey Face. That's what I named my horse in the first game. I don't know if I'm liking the new guy, though, because, I really got attached to playing as John Marston in Red Dead, so... It had a definitive ending. Alright, I might have to check it out. I don't know. So much of that 90s sci-fi, it's bad. So much of it's bad. It's I couldn't make it through Farscape, and I couldn't... Well, I can't even make it through, The Expanse, though, so... It was an open ending more. Okay. Lexan has acquired taste. It ended when they canceled it. Oh, I don't really care about what's going on with the SJWs and political shit. Who cares? SJWs aren't people. That's the thing. I don't deal with politics on the channel, because why would I deal with politics? It would piss off half the viewers. I mean, I already piss off enough people with my opinions and stuff. Rick and Morty. Oh, I cannot watch Rick and Morty. Oh, fuck no. I cannot watch Rick and Morty. I mean, I understand why people like it. I just cannot get past the voice acting. Oh, and there's a lot of the kind of violent-y, gory sort of death stuff. I don't know. I just cannot get past it. First off, I hate the voice acting where they're and belching and just on top of each other constantly. Can't watch Rick and Morty at all. Oh no. Cannot watch that. No, nobody can make me watch that and sit there. I've watched 4 episodes of that, and no, I'm never going to watch that again. That is not going to be something. We're plotting to have you modded into the Fallout games. Why? I hate Fallout. Skyrim, maybe. I could probably be in Skyrim okay, because at least I have my my girlfriend who keeps trying to sleep with me in Skyrim. My little companion. I can't remember her name. She was a modded companion, but... STD will die after the season, yes. Have you seen Final Space? I have not. The pickle episode has to be seen. No, because I was playing comedy night and every idiot would get up on mic and scream, I'm Pickle Rick, so no, I don't need to see it. Nope, not gonna see it. Oh, frick, Stormcloak is the true High King. I don't remember any of Skyrim, really. I mean, I remember the bunnies that levitate. I remember the moonwalking spiders. Oh my god, those frostbite spiders would just, like, moonwalk at me. It was hilarious. And I remember I had a dragon that would not fucking die. I kept trying to kill him, and he just wouldn't die. He kept regenerating. I don't know if it was a glitch or something or what. And I remember getting led. Okay, I remember getting up into some area, and then a dragon came out, and I was trying to kill a dragon, and then a stupid giant came, or a cyclops giant guy came and murdered me. It's like, okay, dude, seriously? This dragon just kind of led me to my death with a cyclops guy. Should I be an NPC who hates the games and constantly complains to the players? I probably would. Starlost was a great show. Prime for a reboot. Who's gonna play Walter Koenig's one-off character? I don't know. The fans of Rick and Morty Community Extreme, the guy who stand on top of the counter at McDonald's demanding Szechuan sauce. Yeah, and it's not even so much the fans of the show that I you know, people, we have shitty fans in everything. You know, there's shitty fans in Star Trek that we call Drekkies. There's shitty fans in Star Wars that call us man babies. Like, I just don't like the cartoon Rick and Morty. I just can't do it. I mean, South Park I can do. South Park I'm okay with. I guess because there's less animal deaths and shit. I don't know. That's just something I just can't do, and I can't deal with the voice acting. I cannot stand the voice acting in Rick and Morty. But yeah, there's just nothing I like about it. And here's where I lose everybody. We get, like, the view count goes down. Now I want sauce. Now I want McNuggets. Damn. I'm gonna have to grab something to eat pretty soon. I ate a little bit of curry, and it's not really filling me up, because, like, just a little bit of curry rice that was left over. Damn, you're flipping weird all over the place. Big Red Dead player, kind of a sci-fi fan. Jeez, I can see why these Star Trek days make you mad. Well, I am kind of all over the place. There's not... I don't fit into one little genre of thing. I am not just a blind, mindless consumer. I can't just like everything because everybody of my demographic likes it, you know? I also collect Migos. I also love obscure, you know, slasher movies. You know, I'm somebody who I can go without ever seeing the Evil Dead movies as long as I live. But man, give me Italian horror any day. You know, play Dario Argento movies on a loop and I'm happy, or Hammer or Universal. Freaking Island of Lost Souls I can watch on a loop, but curry, I have a curry place across the road. Oh man, see, I gotta eat curry. You're 100% non-NPC. I know. I hope so. Japanese horror is better? No. Well, Japanese horror is boring. I'm one of those people. I don't really get scared. And Japanese horror is... I mean, there's good Japanese horror, and then there's just annoying Japanese horror. The Ring movies. Oh my god. The Grudge. No. They're just annoying movies. There was one called, I think it was called Terror of Evil, or it was about a teacher that kind of went on a killing spree and he kept singing Mac the Knife. That one was kind of interesting. I actually really enjoyed that one because that one was a little different. I didn't mind that horror movie so much, but I can't remember the name of it now. Likely you would complain more about Sieger's Legion than Fallout itself. Well, no, I don't like the way Fallout plays. I don't like dystopian, future-y, atomic stuff. I don't like everything being brown in a video game. I don't like the way Fallout looks. I don't like the way it plays. There's too many upgrades and bits and bobs, and that's kind of what I don't like about Skyrim too. I have to mod the hell out of Skyrim so I don't have to do any of that stuff. And I can only play Skyrim for like a short amount of time anyway. It's like, I've got 40 hours in Skyrim, I'm good. I never have to touch it again. So Fallout is one of those games where, like I see Fallout 4. I see like Seraph plays Fallout 4, and I've seen him play it a little bit, and it's always colony building, and or all these like upgrade screens, and basically anything to keep you from actually playing the game. You know, you have to upgrade your weapons or modify stuff, upgrade your shields, and this is the same thing why I hate about Borderlands too. So. You're hardcore if you don't get scared by Japanese horror films. I don't get scared by horror. That's the thing. I grew up with like The Omen. You know, I am probably more likely to have a horror movie about me sometimes. No, it's like Japanese horror isn't scary. I don't know. It's the same thing like a lot of little kids would get on me about, "Oh, you should play horror video games. You should play, they're so scary." No. Like, oh god, all the little kids would be like, "Play Five Nights at Freddy's." No. It's annoying. So I play Five Nights at Freddy's, or one of them, and I'm like, "Yep, it's an animatronic." "Oh, aren't you scared by the music?" No, I grew up on horror. It does not scare me. It does not scare me. Horror will more creep me out, or to be disturbing, but it's not going to scare me. Child's Play. I saw Child's Play in the theater when I was 9. The original. I want to say I was 9. It came out in '88, right? Bester is a truly terrifying man of action. Oh, I love Bester. Oh my god, I love Bester. So no Mad Max for you. That game looked boring. That really looked boring. I wasn't a big Mad Max fan anyway. Horror movies do not scare me. I do get jump scares, but that's not being frightened. No, there's a difference. Jump scares are startling. You can be scared from a jump scare because you're startled, and you know you'll be like kind of absorbed in the movie. You'll be almost in an almost hypnotic state while you're watching a movie, and then boop, it's a jump scare. That's a totally different thing. That's not actually being scared. That is a startle. But imagine a horror movie where the main characters acted intelligently. They have them. They have them, for sure. There's a lot of them. The Italian horror does. The old school horror does, for the most part. It's just these modern horror movies that really suck. They really suck. Game Pass says, "To be honest, not played Skyrim at all. What's the gameplay like? Do you wander around and with a sword or a bow or a hatchet? Or, I guess it's just like Fallout, only without guns? I guess it's just like Fallout. You've got your skill trees and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Skyrim, I don't like fantasy, but I like Skyrim because it's got zombies and vampires and werewolves. But you play The Secret World. I've never heard of The Secret World. What is The Secret World? Alien Isolation is good. Oh no, I don't think it would be good for me. I don't know if it would be good for you. No, Alien Isolation, from what I've seen of it, I watched about 30 minutes and I was bored out of my skin. I also don't like Alien. That's the other thing that people probably don't realize about me. I don't like the Alien movies. I find them to be boring and not at all interesting. They're not scary. They're too into the boring sci-fi dark. This is why I'm afraid I will hate The Expanse, because I didn't like Alien, and and it's not because of, you know, there's a monster trying to get it. No, that part is actually the most interesting part of the movie, but it's an MMO. I fucking hate MMOs. I fucking hate MMOs. If I had to play with another person, I would sooner shoot myself in the foot. I really would. Dead Space 1 and 2, Dead Rising, and Resident Evil are your favorite horror games. See, there's not even any good horror games that I can think of that I even have played. I mean, Tattletale's kind of a horror game. The Resident Evil games didn't look scary at all. They just look boring. Dead Space, I watched a little bit of a Let's Play. That really reminded me of Alien, and boring. Boring as crap. You don't like aliens? What? Even Clark Kent? No, I also don't like Superman. That's the thing. Don't really like Superman at all. I like aliens, like in general, like UFO stuff. But I don't like the Alien franchise at all. I can picture you in Skyrim as a companion or in Oblivion as a companion. I've played Oblivion PS3, but never on PC. And I've played a little Skyrim. That's about it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a perfectly good game, but do you like those Walking Dead games from Telltale? Like, it might not be the word. I've played one of them. They're not so much a game. They're more like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like about them. There's a lot of stuff about the Telltale games from Walking Dead I didn't like, mostly because I don't like the Walking Dead franchise that much. I think I have a couple of the games from Walking Dead. I don't know. I might pick them up again. It's when you see the animal stuff, I can't do the animal stuff. I mean, the kid stuff, I was fine killing the kid. Fine, stomp the kid in the head. I don't care. The animal stuff, though, oh man, where you have to go and there's a part of the game, spoilers, where you have to get the collar from the dog. Oh no, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Final Destiny. I don't know what Final Destiny is. Man, what do you like? I like Italian horror, apparently. I like Red Dwarf. I like Star Trek. At least I used to. Love Babylon 5. Like the old Batman series. Love 60s TV. Oh my god, I love 60s TV. What else do I like? I love obscure music. I'm a huge music geek. South Park. I love South Park. Firefly is good. I liked Firefly. Man from U.N.C.L.E. Oh, I love Man from U.N.C.L.E. You know, even the movie remake wasn't terrible. It was so unnecessary, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Big Get Smart fan. Yeah, I got Get Smart. I need the Man from U.N.C.L.E. set. Kill the dog. No, they didn't. He was already dead when you have to just get the collar to open up the house. And it's so sad. Or to open up the door. I'm surprised that I like the Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie. Yeah, I was too. Well, I had heard good things about it. I had heard that it really was pretty true to the movie. And actually, Henry Cavill was pretty decent Napoleon Solo. The Prisoner. I need to watch The Prisoner. I just don't have it. It's just one of those things that, like, I think it was a BBC series, so they were always, like, an ass load of money. And I just can't. I just can't spend money. That's the thing. That's kind of where I'm at. Man from U.N.C.L.E. had the best theme tune. Oh, so many of those shows had great theme tunes. I love the 60s TV. I love even F Troop and Hogan's Heroes, Gomer Pyle. I love so many 60s TV. Dragnet, Bewitched, Genie, Addams Family, Munsters. That's in my wheelhouse. Laugh-In. You can probably see my Laugh-In set. Or not. Actually, or not. You really can't. There it is. You can kind of see my Laugh-In set back there. Mission Impossible is my favorite 60s show. I don't really watch much Mission Impossible. The Prisoner, I mean, God, you're wobbling me around. I'm sorry, I wanted to tilt my screen a little. Man from U.N.C.L.E. had a great theme, but my favorite had to be I Spy. I watched I Spy a lot as a kid, too. And of course, Mary Tyler Moore was more of a 70s show. Dick Van Dyke. I do have all the Dick Van Dyke on DVD, because, yeah, of course I have to. I'm such a huge fan of TV. I'm a fan of MASH. I watched it a little bit as a kid. It's one of those shows where I never realize how much I like it until I'm watching it. So, like, now I haven't seen it in probably 30 years, and I probably would say, maybe not. I'd have to see it again. I'd have to see it. I'm sure I'd like it again. It's one of those shows, right? Here's why I start getting, like, really a lot of anxiety. I'm gonna lose everybody's subscribers because I don't like the stuff people do. But that's right there in the title of my channel. I probably hate everything you like. Let's see how many subs I've lost now. Oh, Lord. Oh, I've gained one. Okay, yay. Can't watch MASH anymore, know every line. Yeah. The Black and White Zorro show with Guy Williams. I don't really remember watching much of that. I know that they colorized that too, didn't they? Because I remember somebody I knew was, like, really hunting down the colorized version. I didn't really watch the black and white. Well, that was Disney. I hate Disney. I hate Disney with a passion. From what I remember, anyway. Perry Mason. Perry Mason might have been a little bit before my time. Hey, one live stream for another. Hello, Kronos. Did Anti-Trekker wrap up? I know he was streaming, and I'm so sorry I was streaming over him. I'm not seeing him live. Okay, yeah, he wrapped up. I'm so sorry. I was streaming over him. Car 54, where are you? Love Car 54, where are you? Well, that had Fred Gwynn and Joey Ross, right, as Francis Muldoon and Gunther Tootie. So, but that also had Al Lewis, who is Grandpa Munster. He played Leo Schnauzer. Now, the person who played his wife in the show was Charlotte Rae, who played Edna Garrett on The Facts of Life. God, I know the old stuff. I know the old people stuff. You do realize now Disney owns the universe. I know, and it fucking sucks. I hate Disney. God, I hate Disney so much. Murder, She Wrote. Run if you see that little lady going to your Halloween party. Favorite TOS episode? Like the original series. Wow. God, City on the Edge of Forever is up there. Oh, there's so many good ones. That's probably one of the trouble with the Tribbles. I love Tribbles. They're so cute. Man, there's so many good ones. I can't just narrow it down. There's so many. Oh, that's a couple of them. Yeah, I do love TOS though. I really do. Is there something wrong with my camera? Is there? When I moved it, did it mess up? I don't know. Is there something wrong with the camera? What's wrong with the camera? Hopefully there's not. There's the carbonate maneuver. See, that's good too. Bad seed is good as well. There's so many good. Is the res low? I don't think it should be low. Why would it be low? Let me look at my settings. It shouldn't be low. It shouldn't be low. Is it very low? The res is very low. Is it on your end? Let me see. Normal, 144, 720. I'm at 720. Yeah, that's probably on your end if it's really, really low. I'm trying to adjust it over. I'm at 720 right now, though. And it looks okay on my playback. Yes, Mecha hates everything. The TV show, I know. Yeah, sometimes when you click over to a new stream, it lowers your resolution automatically. It was doing that for me for a while. Never mind, it refreshed me. No, that's alright. That's alright. Sometimes, like, you never know, because I did set up my OBS while I was still in Hangouts from the other stream. Disney buying Discovery. I don't know what that would even look like. Well, that would be funny. That would be funny. Looks great. I see deep red. I know. I need to actually touch the hair up before the Ghost concert next week. If the Ghost concert happens. We don't know. We don't know. Yeah, it grinds my gears. STD, fuck them. Oh god, STD. Discovery needs to go. Oh man, and this is coming from me. I can understand why people like a lot of shows. I can understand why people like Rick and Morty and Venture Brothers and pretty much every show. I can understand why people like Farscape and pretty much every show out there. For something like Discovery though, I can't understand who likes it. I don't know who it's for. Disco is dead. God, I hope so. I really hope it is dead. Because if Discovery isn't dead, then that means we're going to have to deal with more years of that. And, I mean, I guess that's good for the channel because I can pick on Discovery all day, you know? It's easy. Am I too centered now? Did I get too centered? They had to work to make Discovery this bad. I know, and I don't understand where they get off. Like, how... Where did they go off making it so bad? Like, seriously. Oh, STD got interesting the last 2 episodes. I wouldn't even say got interesting. It got weird. Like, okay,
Greetings, my
like that you
excellent
subscribe.
friend.
Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Okay, moving on now. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for being here, the Batman. Yeah, I don't know if it got interesting. Operation Sky Pebbles, The Devil in the Dark Season 1 TOS. Was very moving handheld, was very moving, a handled environment, consciousness way before it became trendy. That's true. Seriously, I seriously saw a guy posting a video on Twitter from Steve fucking Shivs talking about how Trek is inclusive. It's gross. Okay, Trek isn't inclusive. The new Trek is actually more exclusive than ever because they shame you for not liking it. Because they are out there with their tokenism saying, oh, we've got gay characters. Hey, look at us. We're LGBT friendly. But they do the kill off the gay guy. You know, and then, of course, I get jumped on by Stamets himself saying, oh, it's not over, though, and he's gonna be back, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, seriously, though, you guys are being exploited because you're gay. You do realize this. You know, or they're parading out the ethnic woman of color as their lead actress for no other reason than she is of color. You know, oh, we've got the first black woman as a captain. We got the first black captain. All right, no, you don't. First off, no, you don't. Second off, no, you don't. Third, she's not even captain, right? See, Ghost mentioned it never failed. Oh, I love Ghost. Well, that's because the concert's next Thursday. So, yeah, hopefully I can get there. Yes, women of color, green. You know, that's what they need. They need an Orion as the captain of the fucking Discovery, and I would be happy. I'm nearly blind, or I might have to watch this shit. Don't watch it. It's terrible. Don't watch it. We're back thanks to an adapter Bob has in the car. We're listening to you on the car speakers. Nice. Hopefully I'm not too loud or too quiet or whatever. Yes, yes, it's all a dream. Not canon. They had LGBT in TNG. Yes, they did. And in DS9 as well. Has there ever been an Orion captain before in Starfleet? I would say no, because the Orions were not part of Starfleet. Uhura or Chapel? I don't know. TOS women don't really do that much for me, sadly. If you're asking who'd I want to bang, I don't know. There's probably maybe the what's her name? She ran off with Khan, and I can never remember her name. She was okay. There's a few of them that are alright. TOS women, I don't know. They just, in my head, I'm like, okay, these are like my grandmother's age women. So Chapel. See, I'm not huge into blondes. That's my thing. I prefer like redheads and brunettes. I don't know. We're in Chapel, both of them. I'm a token. Rand. Yeah, see, I'm not huge into blondes. That's the thing. I'm not really huge into blondes. And that was one of the problems with TOS, is they had so many blondes. I actually don't really... I was never one who was really there kind of fantasizing about all the women on Star Trek and want to bang, because, to be honest, like, Xena was also something I was watching quite a bit when I was a teenager, and I'm like, well, Xena kind of takes the cake over anybody on Star Trek, to be honest. Yvonne Craig, when she was the Orion... Okay, yeah, Batgirl, yes. Yvonne Craig, of course. Yeah, absolute. 10 out of 10 bangable. Oh, yes, go Ghost. We're talking about Ghost again. I always love blue hair for some reason. Not enough of that in any Star Trek. That's kind of a modern... That's more of an anime thing, to be honest, I think. I know... God, blue hair is so hard to pull off, too, because you really have to bleach it. Like, my hair is really easy. I don't really have to do much to get it this red. Oh, and Star Trek Continues has a redhead. Oh, Dr. McKenna. That's my favorite character in TOS, is Dr. McKenna, I think. And yeah, she's smoking hot. She's really a well-written character, too. And here's the thing. I consider Star Trek Continues canon. So that's why I say she's probably my favorite TOS character, hands down. And here's a tough one. Wesley or Burnham? Wesley and Burnham are kind of dreadful, to be honest. I was never a huge Wesley Crusher fan. But he is better than... I think he is better than, like, Burnham. Rob! Hello, Rob! I was thinking... I was, I think, 5 or 6 years old when I started watching Star Trek, so I had no idea what to do with him at the time. Yeah. Grodos says Lucy Lawless is really good in BSG. Jeff Saul, Beverly Crusher was a crush. I met Marina Sirtis, and she was hot in real life. Well, Marina Sirtis was pretty in real life. Of course, now I see them on Twitter and stuff. People always retweet them, and I'm like, oh, God. Yeah, they were pretty 40 years ago, you know. But still, I mean, the age stuff, even when I was, like, a teenager, I knew, okay, these are women in their 40s or 30s or whatever. Fans do better. Star Trek than the studio. How sad is that? I know. It's crazy. It was a gut punch when McKenna was lost. I know. That was a hard one. That was a hard episode to sit through. Just because I loved McKenna so much. She was so good. Dr. McKenna was my all-time favorite, I think, in TOS. Even though TOS didn't even have her. But they should have. Started watching a Picard, but I seriously loved DS9. DS9 was one of those shows. I didn't like it when it aired because I didn't watch it in order. And then when I finally watched it in order, it was a lot better. You know who looks good? Linda Carter. My God. Linda Carter. Okay. Yes, she's still Sarah Connor for sure. Yvonne Craig, me next. No, Yvonne Craig is great. Bob went back to the sound of his tablets. He had some concerns about draining the battery. That's fine. My dad crushed on Linda Carter. Well, yeah, Linda Carter. Okay, Linda Carter does still. Why was I thinking Sarah Connor? Now, I was thinking Sarah Connor, wasn't I? Linda Hamilton. Oh my God, did my brain just get confused right there? Oh man, Sarah Connor, maybe not. Linda Carter, yes, she still looks good. Okay, there. Now my brain is better. I think I'm still on cold medicine, so if I'm a little loopy, it's because I'm still on cold medicine. The hottest woman in superhero genre is Black Widow. Maybe. I'm trying to think of like who I even like in superhero movies like at all. I'm so not a fan of superhero movies. Yeah, Linda Carter was the original Wonder Woman. Yes, she was. This is where my brain like mixed up people just because I'm high as a kite on cold medicine right now. Which sucks. I mean, at least I'm not popping sucrets anymore, so that's good. But yeah, so I've been popping sucrets all day. My first boy-girl awakening, I think, was Aaron Graham, Buck Rogers, Rob says. Operation Sky Pals. Esri Dax was beautiful. Her gorgeous blue eyes took my breath away, especially the scene where she looks back just prior to the end credits of Shadows and Symbols. Well, Esri Dax, okay, if you guys remember, she was in like a couple episodes of Kids in the Hall, and she was even in their movie Brain Candy. She played the girlfriend of like the guy in the band, played by Bruce McCullough. She played Laura. So yeah, she was in there way back at the Kids in the Hall. Oh, this woman is quiet from Metal Gear Solid. I never got into the Metal Gear games. Gal Gadot isn't bad. No, Gal Gadot, like, okay, I wasn't super sold on her when I heard she was Wonder Woman because she looked a little too skinny. But then, you know, once I saw her character and once I saw the movie, I was sold on her. Gal Gadot, charming Brie Larson, a living NPC. Yes. Oh, God. High on cold meds, don't bogart the good stuff. Well, it's just Sudafed, and I don't even... Like, it's not even, like, that much. It's just a little Sudafed. It's not. Yeah, I mean, I only take a half a dose even because I'm, like, such a lightweight when it comes to, like, medicines and things. Esri was in Brain Candy just for a second. Just in the most Dazest Dark scene, I think, where you got the guy who's supposed to be Danzig out on stage. She was just in there for 1 second. You have to give your license to get those now, don't you? Yeah, but I also only take half a dose, just so I'm not crashing, because they're speed. I think I'm pretty sure it's speed. I can't take that much of it. I don't like anything that makes my heart feel like it's pounding. So. Actually, the finale of Star Trek Continues still makes Vic Mignogna a bit teary. I'm saying his name wrong. Yeah, well, it kind of makes me sad too, because Star Trek Continues is everything that Star Trek should have been. It was about 20 years ago since I've seen Kids in the Hall. Me too. I don't even think I've opened up all my DVD sets of Kids in the Hall, and I have them all. I have some tea. I had tea, and it's gone. My tea is gone. I have my Boulder tea, Celestial Seasonings. I actually was drinking Raspberry Zinger, and it's really good. It's really good. What do you mean copyright? What are you getting copyrighted for? What did I show? Kids in the Hall, you have sniffles, it's a cold where you are. Are you Canadian? No, I have a cold and I have sniffles because I've been sick this week. And I'm finally just feeling well enough to stream because I'm like, I need to start streaming because like ad revenue is nothing and people sometimes are nice on and I don't ever feel like you guys have to donate anything, but that's like kind of how my brain goes. I'm like, my ad revenue is down, oh no, and I need money to move because moving, if this move happens, it's gonna be like probably $3,000 to get out there, which isn't terrible to get like all the stuff and the furniture and everything and the cats, and that's not gonna be the problem, but yeah, moving's expensive. No, you know, don't. Takes your mind off your current troubles. It does. And I gotta, since I'm sick, I'm so sorry. Don't want to blow my nose on camera. But yeah. I watched the Blues Brothers the other day. Due to SJWs, we'll never see a movie like that again. Well, between that and, God, Blazing Saddles, you know, all these great Mel Brooks movies you would never get. You couldn't even say, you know, she's a Jewish princess from Spaceballs. You know, funny, she doesn't look Jewish. You couldn't even say that without offending somebody. I saw something on Twitter today that really pissed me off. It was some white woman bitching about white people, right? Let me see if I can find it. I tweeted it and I think I retweeted it. Oh my God, it was annoying. Or I replied to it. I think I replied to it. I didn't tweet it. Chest cold here, so yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah, it's just a head cold right now. It's not terrible. It was this morning, wasn't it? It was early. Sorry if I keep sniffling every now and then. It's in my head and I'm stuffy. Oh, there's a nice naked picture of Betty Page that I can't show you on Twitter. Sometimes I do retweet all these naked lady pictures because I like the way they look. Nothing wrong with that, right? It was early this morning, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was really early. Oh, here it is. Okay, some woman, her name's Kristen Powers. I don't know who the fuck she is, right? But she says, "Dear white people who are upset that you can't dress up as another race or culture for Halloween, your feelings don't matter. The only feelings that matter are of those who feel disrespected or mocked by you appropriating their culture for entertainment. Show some common decency." So I replied to this cunt by saying, "What if talking down to white people makes me feel depressed and discriminated against based on something I have no control over, i.e. the color of my skin, you fucking bitch?" So yeah, oh my god, that stuff pisses me off. Like, this woman needs to die. I hate people like her. She is an absolute horrid racist. There is something wrong with this woman. There is something wrong with this woman, and I think seriously, like, it's not that we're upset that we can't dress as, like, an Indian chief with a headdress. You know, that's not the problem. We're not upset because of that. We're upset because you're telling us what we can and can't do, like you're our fucking mothers. And god damn it, if you're so fragile that you get offended by every goddamn thing, stay in your goddamn safe space. I never hear anybody other than other white people telling me how offended they are at anything. I never hear that, ever. God damn it, not even on the Superman video. Like, the only people who are calling me a racist were other fucking white people, okay? I have a million people saying, "Oh, I'm black," and I totally agree, Superman shouldn't be a black man, or this and that. The only people who do this shit are white people. These are the only people who are offended, and they can go fuck themselves. They can go take a running jump in a fucking rolling donut, and I don't fucking care. They need to die. I hate them. I can't stand any of these people. If you are that offended, remove yourself from society. If you can't deal with what other people do, don't look at them. Lock yourself in your little safe space. Lock yourself in a bubble. Remove yourself from existence. You know, people will do things that upset you all the goddamn time. It is none of your business what they do. Sorry, I had to rant on that one. I'm offended at your offendedness. I know. Well, and it's racist. So she's actually just flat out racist against white people. Oh, it sucks. And like, seriously, what the fuck? When the fuck did we get such sticks up our asses about these things? You know, I mean, yeah, the Indian guy crying in the old trash commercials was a little insensitive. There are things that people, you know, guess what? We're in America. We're in the year 2018, right? Why haven't we evolved past this? Why haven't we gotten past our differences and said, you know what? Sometimes we're assholes. Let's have a joke about it. Why haven't we evolved? It's crazy. Oh my god. It's nuts. I don't understand where they get off. And even Hulu was out there tweeting, and I wanted to cancel my Hulu subscription for this, but I wanted to catch up on South Park first, so I don't have to pirate the fucking thing. Not that I ever would. I would never pirate anything. But, you know, seriously, like, Hulu was saying, "Oh, be sure you wear don't culturally appropriate a Halloween costume. Be sure you're respectful." So, of course, when I saw that, I tweeted back at whoever had posted it. I think it was Yellow Flash Comics had posted it. So I'm like, okay, so is going in blackface with an Indian headdress and a sombrero on top, with wearing a kimono, and over top the kimono, we're gonna have a Nazi uniform, that's okay or not? Is this a good idea or a bad idea? Because I'm a little confused about what we can and can't do in this day and age anymore, right? I'm probably culturally appropriating anime characters by having bright red hair, even though fucking punk rock started it back in the 70s. But whatever. It's crazy. Amazing. Even the offended somehow pressed on and managed to survive and live their life. I know. I'm going in whiteface. Well, that's offensive to white people. I'm sorry. I mean, that's offensive to albinos to wear vampire makeup and go with, like, very, very white pasty skin. It's like, we're kind of to the day and age where we can't do anything without these goddamn Puritans up our asses about everything. You know, they're not even SJWs. These are the people that got kicked out of England for being fucking crazy, and then they went around burning witches. Like, seriously, I don't want another witch hunt. I don't want another Salem witch trials. I would be first on the list. I mean, sorry, but I would be the first one up if they're out there burning witches. So very triggered. Yes, my breasts are... Yeah, emphasizing your breasts is cultural appropriation of anime. It is. You know, or it's offensive to the poor women who were forced to wear brassieres in the 1950s. It's like, sorry, Kristen Powers, your face offends me. Let me check my calendar. Yep. To do tea properly, the water has to be boiling. And, well, this is Mountain Dew. I don't have tea in my other cup. It's just Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew. Because I can't do that much sugar. Lily's point, what in the world can we wear for Halloween? Is there going to be a pre-approved list? Exactly. What's pre-approved list? Can I wear a pumpkin on top of my head? Is that offensive to the Headless Horseman? Is that offensive to him? Is that offensive to gourd Americans? Pumpkins are gourds, right? Technically. Oh, the whole Snowflake SJW stuff is part of the military-industrial entertainment complex stuff Eisenhower warned us about in the 1950s. Yes. Are you now, or have you ever been accused of have you ever culturally appropriated anything? It's like, yeah, probably. I'm a fucking human. I can't patrol and police my every fucking thought, okay? Fun fact, the Indian is actually a full-blooded Italian. He was. I'm a newbie. This is major rantitude. Oh, yeah, sometimes I go on rants. It just depends on how triggered I am by stuff. Did the Headless Horseman have a pumpkin head or just carry it around? Exactly. Did a video game make censor breasts in one of their games? Yes. PlayStation has censored out intimacy mode in Senran Kagura, and I'm a huge fan of the Senran Kagura franchise because I can grope the anime girls, and I can sexually harass them because they're fucking pixels, and I don't have to worry about a Me Too lawsuit or a movement. You know, I can go up and I can, like, grab their boobs and flap their titties around if I want to, and I can say, oh yeah, bend over. Let me squirt the squirt gun up your ass. You know, let me spray you until the bathing suit comes off, baby. And they're pixels. They can't do a thing about it. And this is what we're going to be... This is what's going to happen is, like, people are going to be, oh, you can't do that. That's offensive to Japanese women that you're speaking that way to them. I'm a woman. It's a pixel. Get over it. You know? Did you assume my gender? Come to think of it, I haven't seen Mecha in the sunlight. Maybe she sparkles. Maybe I am a vampire. That might be another reason why I haven't aged. I may need to change my channel name again to something else. To vampiric random 42 or random 42 of the night. Oh God. Guess everyone will have to go naked for Halloween. Well, then you're culturally appropriating nudists. That's offensive to nudists who struggled and strived for years to be allowed to go naked. A female Highlander, probably not. Oh, God. Mecha vamp. It could work. It could work. Part robot, part vampire. All sass. And hates everything. Someone mentioned nudity. We always mention nudity. Yeah, press F in chat for boobs if you approve of boobs. Someone get that approval list. I know. What costumes can I wear for Halloween? If I wear a Freddy Krueger costume, am I culturally appropriating white male serial killer child molester slashers? I mean, what? Oh God. Random succubus 42. That could be too. That might be part of. I have been known to drain men's souls slowly from over years. Yes, I know. Going as Freddy Krueger is offensive to burn victims. That's insensitive of you. Oh my God. These people. They're just a terrible reboot unless you're Robert Englund. Size F. I do have the Freddy claws and stuff. I could probably go get them. I need to modify the Freddy costume because the costume I have is like they size them so weird. I need to make some adjustments and stuff. It's like it's fine in the torso and the arms. It's so tight. Like so tight. It's crazy. God, these people. So who is this Kristen Powers bitch? The Faith Angel. Okay, she's a Puritan, USA Today columnist, CNN political analyst, co-host of The Faith Angle. Oh God, she's religious. Like, nothing against religious people, but man, I did deal with a lot of these types in Colorado where they were like the crazy religious people that didn't allow you to say or do anything. And religion is kind of like politics. As long as you kind of keep it to yourself and are respectful of other people, then fine, I have no problem with you. But once you kind of go out there and start telling people what they can and can't do, can and can't say, turning it into this like us versus them mentality, yeah, I got a problem. See, and then that's your problem right there. Oh, I love your show, Mecha. Have you heard of the cassette game called Jet Set Willy, which played on the ZX Spectrum computer in 1983, and Whizball, which was on the Commodore 64? No! Okay, so the ZX Spectrum I never had. Commodore 64 I never had either, but at least I'm aware of them. But no, those are a little higher price range than what I had access to back in the day. In the 80s, I had the Ataris. Those were my things. Those were my things. I had the Ataris. See, my friend Rose is a nudist. I always try to drop in on her. I'd be too cold. Wouldn't you be cold? I get really hot with clothes, but then I get really cold without them. So I need something. I need at least a layer. You know, even in winter, as long as I have long sleeves, I'm fine. In the 80s, we kept all our politics in the closet. Yes. That is a serious religion problem. I don't think it's a major thing, or am I wrong? Yeah, it's just... We have politics and religion trying to pit us against each other like it's sports teams, and they're not. You know, they're not these unimportant issues, and especially in politics nowadays. And I don't talk politics, but I will say this, that we have a society where they're turning political ideas into basically sporting events and almost blood sports where they're pitting people against each other based on what team they're on. And they kind of forget that with something like politics, we are all on the same team of living together in the country and bettering our experiences and our way of life, and our lifestyles and our, you know, cost of living, health insurance, all of these things. Like they kind of forget that. And they try and just say, oh, you're evil because you're this, or you're evil because you're that. And they kind of forget that, no, that doesn't actually do any good. We kind of need to sit down and discuss things like, you know, adults instead of these crybabies who just go around screaming, you know, Orange Man bad. And it's like, yeah, okay, we get it. We got it. There's some bad things that this political party does, and there's bad things that political party does. We get it. Can we get over this shit? Can we move on? Can we evolve? You know, can we just reach this next level of consciousness for once in our goddamn lives? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the fighting and the bickering about, you know, oh, your political party sucks and I hate you because you're a member of it. Like, oh, okay, whatever. Or you're on this political party, aren't you? Like, maybe I'm not. You know, for all you know, I'm not. It sucks. Oh, man. Oh, sorry. Here's where my nose starts running again. One could hope. NPCs. They're all NPCs. I don't get them. Even if they're wrong. They want to be the good guys and make someone else the bad guy, even if they're wrong. I know. It's true. Oh, it's crazy. Sports. I don't know. Sports ball. I heard sports, my bad. What is sports ball? There is no sports ball, only Sasuke. I like Ninja Warrior. She's not trying to get over to kill each other. You know, violence is not the answer. I kind of wish they just go away. They would go onto their own little island somewhere if they can't play nice with others. And that's kind of how we are. We're to the point where these people just can't play nice with others. I wasn't told there would be sports talk. So there's this really awesome show that I love from Japan called Sasuke. They call it Ninja Warrior in America, but it's Sasuke. Where basically you have these Japanese guys kind of flinging themselves through obstacle courses, kind of like real life Mario, and I really love it. It's one of my favorite things. Violence isn't the answer. The question, it's the question. The answer is yes. Hockey. See, hockey, okay, hockey I think I mind the least of all the main sports. These twits are lefty from Gamergate. All they're doing is trying to take over all the pop culture pieces. It's to politicize the apolitical. I know, and politics have nothing to do with entertainment, and that's one of the things I get so frustrated with is like trying to keep it focused on the end goal here is that we're all in this ship together, you know, we're on the planet together. We all want better Star Wars. We want better Star Trek. We want good shows. I want to actually be able to sit there and watch TV. I haven't been able to for a long time because, well, reality shows kind of took over, and that's what killed it for me. And yeah, I'm sure there's stuff, there's good shows out there, but man, you're with a wig party. Sax and violins are great. Yes, gratuitous sax and senseless violins. You like my sick voice? I'm just stuffy. That's the problem. Oh man, I keep having to blow my nose here. Or at least wipe it off. My voice, I think I sound stuffy. That's all it is. But thank you, MK Dumas. Reality TV is pretty cheap to make. Yeah, reality TV, okay, it is. It's not really scripted, per se. You know, and that being said, I still love Ghost Adventures and stupid shit like that. And I know it's all fake. Love the laugh when you're sick. Oh, thank you. And I don't know how long the stream will be tonight, because I am pretty sick, but yeah, I just really needed to squeeze a stream in, and now I've got this eBay thing, and they're not answering, and oh god, it's so annoying. They haven't answered yet. Of course they haven't answered yet. They probably know that they're trying to scam me. I bet they know they're trying to scam me. And it sucks. It's alright. Oh, there's improvement to Patreon. So I did put a podcast up on Patreon, and I put a poll over on Patreon. So anybody who is my $8 tier and up, or not $8 tier and up, but my $8 tier, go over and vote on my what video you want. It could either be a book review. I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie ready to review if I need to. That might actually be a hangout review, because I know Tom was wanting me to watch that from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1991 movie. I've never seen it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but it's kind of one of those movies you have to see. Or if you are an $8 tier patron, there's an option where you can write in, and my Patreon is, let me link this to you guys, Patreon/MechaRandom42, or it's Random Game User 42 still. You don't look sick, just as pale as ever. That's because I adjust my white balance, so you don't see how pink my hair is getting. Because it's getting a little pink. I'm going to touch it up tomorrow. I think I got some pigment stuff that I'm going to wash into it tomorrow. So I might not be able to stream. What time is Doomcock streaming? I know he's streaming tomorrow. I think at 3? Is he streaming at 3? I don't remember. When are you streaming, dude? He's streaming at like 3. 3 p.m. Central, ranting about the new... Okay, so yeah, if he's streaming at 3 tomorrow, then I might not be able to squeeze one in until maybe after he goes off the air tomorrow night. But yeah. Hot sauce and a shot of whiskey. No, I can't drink. That's the thing. I've been just doing tea. I've got my throat spray in case I need it. I've got my cough stuff, and I've got my Sudafed. Patreon forces non-violence on the slaves. Was the next tribunal? I don't know. Drink hibiscus tea if your throat starts bothering you. Yeah, and I've got all the vitamin stuff with zinc. I know zinc. So when I was a kid, I grew up in Colorado, so I went to all the holistic doctors, and they always say, oh, if you have a sore throat, zinc does wonders, and the zinc really did it. So my throat isn't hurting, I'm just stuffy right now. Reality TV is completely fake. Studied acting in Atlanta. I was asked to submit for Big Brother, and the application was 30 pages. I believe it. Oh, good. Nice to see that you're telling people to avoid YouTube with different methods of payment. Well, and that's the other thing. We do, so you guys probably already know. And hello, Damajanai. Welcome. You guys probably already know about the YouTube, that thing where they're stealing money from YouTubers from Super Chats and they're giving it to charity. Well, there is a Streamlabs link in the description, I think. instead of using, yeah, it's just streamlabs.com/randomgameuser42, and that bypasses all of the super chats, so YouTube won't get a penny of it, because not only do they take 30%, but it also takes like 2 months to get here. So if you guys do want, you never have to donate, but if you do want to donate, that's one of the places you can do it. It's just it's safe, it's free. I don't see any of your information, you don't see any of mine, so you don't have to worry about like, any of that stuff, and it goes right through Streamlabs, so I don't see anything. And they take like credit cards and PayPal and all that stuff. At least I think so. I don't know. I never get that, but you do get the pop-ups from that too. And I am really happy and excited about the pop-ups, because we do have all the animated pop-ups for that. It's so fun. Let me copy them here for you guys. $8 a month, I live on that. I know that's kind of me. I'm like, I buy stuff and then I eat ramen. I'm bad. Yeah, poor YouTube you. but yeah, so you were asking, and they really, I don't think they've hit my channel, but they're kind of zeroing in the bots, and I don't trust YouTube bots or anything, but they are kind of going through and like stealing money that they feel are like hate speech. When people do send super chats on some of these like really flagged channels, like some of these targeted channels, these channels are probably demonetized most of the time anyway. And I looked, and none of the channels that like any of us, I don't think, watch are on that list. There's a whole article on that, but I don't think it's all like the really, 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 really far right channels, and it's a lot of the like super politically sort of channels. And we keep politics out of it. We just talk about Star Wars and stuff. YouTubers getting screwed even more. I know. Like my complaint, and I did actually on Patreon, I did put a little bit of this in my podcast, and I can repeat some of it. It's on my $3 tier on Patreon. That basically to avoid that stuff. I mean, I think we all avoid that anyway, because we're not on any of those kind of political or weapony sort of things, and we're not in any of those things. We kind of stick to our own little circle of entertainment and pop culture. So for the most part, we won't be targeted, but I never trust YouTube's bots, because YouTube's bots always do a lot of crazy stuff. Like I've been demonetized for live streams before. I've been all kinds of stuff. So you never know. Little Witch Academia game for $18 on Indie You don't know if you should buy it. You should buy it. Totally buy it. You should totally buy it. Yeah, I don't get into politics. Sometimes I catch myself. I'm a guest. I forget sometimes. No, don't worry about it. I mean, and as long as you guys know that I kind of try and stay off of that on my chat, it's fine. But yeah, I'm really proud of all my pop-ups, and those pop-ups do work with Streamlabs as well. So you don't have to use Super Chat if you want to see like the $2 exactly and the $4.20 exactly. Oh, the $6.66 exactly one's really funny. That one always makes me laugh. But I eat pictures of ramen. Yeah, Herpicus McDermott, and I had to resub to Doomcock and World Class. Always double check your subscriptions. Absolutely. And if you guys do ever get unsubscribed from me, or the notifications don't work, I do try and tweet out everything, and I do try and put it on my Discord servers. Sometimes I don't get around to it, but I do try. At the very least, I try to. Cup of noodles rocks for a snack. God, I'm actually getting pretty hungry now too. I really haven't eaten that much today. Anti-Trucker used to get DMCAs just when he went live. Oh, wow. That's terrible. That is terrible, getting the DMCAs. That's like targeted harassment almost. Like almost targeted. Doe Kona said. Yeah, I don't think I've really been unsubbed. I think I might have gotten unsubbed from somebody. It wasn't any of the big channels. It wasn't like Geeks and Gamers or any of those, but it was somebody I got unsubbed from. I don't remember who it was. I really don't. Ramen tastes like pictures without hot sauce. I like ramen. I like what is the one? The Oriental flavor. You should rest now. Grab some soup. Well, I want to go at least another 30 minutes. I think 30 more minutes is good. But yeah, I don't know if like, God, I should probably make sure I put it on the Discord server. I don't know. Oh, I did. I think I already did put it on all the Discord servers that I am live. That works. Yay, Jeff Soul says. Somehow, if you lose a sub or two, you'll survive. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've got a lot of subs, and I've got a lot of videos that are like bringing in a lot of new people into the community, so that's good. Because I'm kind of not your typical YouTuber. I think I don't bullshit people, and if I don't like something, I say it, and if I do like something, I say it too. So it just all depends. Oh, Dan Rainbows, thank you so much for the 420 super chat. I need to move this way now. I moved them. I keep forgetting I moved them over here. It is gonna pop up. So I'm not actually copying Anti-Trekker. These are just like pop-ups that I can use through Streamlabs from my gaming days, but it'll pop up eventually. It'll pop up eventually.
That's some heavy shit, man.
That one I like. That one will change out every probably month or so because I love it. It's so funny. So hopefully you guys like that one. I love that one. I love my $2 super chat. It's hilarious. If you're a fan of like 80s movies, you'll know. Chichor's Chong. Oh god, Chong was so funny. But you kind of need them together. They're a team. It's like you know, ground beef from your taco without a shell. They kind of go together. You need them both, really. But I love them both. How does one eat sleep? How do you eat sleep? It was kind of like eating somebody's tears, I suppose. But yeah, I think the next time I do a 420 pop-up, it's going to be a little different. Grr, taco. Oh, Grr was cute. Well, I like you for being honest. Thank you so much, Hidden Wiki. Yeah, I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like, and that's kind of the thing. I mean, I'm kind of that weird mix of YouTuber where there's a lot of stuff I love and a lot of stuff that I don't. And yeah, I can't sit there and shill for something like Star Trek Discovery and pretend it's good when it's not. Same thing with some of the superhero movies. I can't just say they're good when I don't enjoy them because, you know, some of them I really liked. Like, I didn't think I would like Doctor Strange, and I really liked Doctor Strange. I was also high as a kite on, you know, legal Colorado pot when I watched it out there. And it was really, really good. And it kind of reminded me a little of those old B movies a little bit, how, you know, he gets his hands crushed and he has to kind of work through it. Of course, had it been a B movie, he would be taking revenge on everybody because he could no longer be a surgeon, and it would be one of those sort of movies, which I love. But 60s Batman, love 60s Batman. Yeah, Captain April also has a Patreon. My Patreon, so hopefully you guys, I haven't seen if anybody listened to my podcast yet. Oh, I have one like. Hopefully somebody listened to it already. And I do have a poll over there, so if you guys don't have a thing on, or if you guys don't vote on my poll for the $8 tier, then I will just pick one. It'll probably be Ninja Turtles, I guess, because Tom had mentioned wanting me to watch that, so. And that's the thing, Patreon, it only charges once a month on the 1st of October, or 1st of November, 1st of the month usually. So that's the thing about Patreon. And like I said, if I had, you know, $1 a month from 1/3 of my subscriber base, I could move to Colorado. And that would be perfect. But you guys never, don't worry about donate. I am so bad about that to myself. Like, I don't. So I understand. Just liking the videos, that is all you guys need to do. I'm sorry for plugging the Patreon so much and the Super Chat so much. I don't want to be that person. So yeah, just liking the videos, subscribing, commenting after the fact. Those comments help tremendously, enormously, immensely. There's a new word. They help tremendously. They help increase the search results, the algorithm. They show interactivity, and that's what YouTube wants. Leaving the videos play the whole way through, those really help too. What else? Thumbs up, the notification bell really, really helps the channel as well. So never feel like you guys have to do any of that. OJ Martinez, I love the 60s Batman. Frank Gorshin was my favorite actor from the show. Dude, yes. Oh, Frank Gorshin was amazing. God. So, who in chat? Who's everybody's favorite Catwoman? I'm gonna say mine is probably Julie Newmar, just because she's so just because of the way she moved. She moved like a dancer, which yeah, and I mean Eartha Kitt was great. I love Eartha Kitt, don't get me wrong, but Julie Newmar was such a God, and Lee Merriweather was good too. Julie Newmar though just edges her out just a little bit. Julie Newmar, Renegade, not Hallie, Jeff Soul. Walk down the hall and get a contact high. The thing about the other channels, peeps are all speaking their minds. Some peeps can't deal with it. That is true. Recenter. I need to recenter myself. Am I giving you guys OCD? Is that what it is? Because I'm like out of frame. I keep having to blow my nose too. No opinion. Yeah, anybody but Halle Berry. Well, Halle Berry had a really bad script. I think she probably could have done better had she not been told to act like a cat and like. Oh, it was weird. It was weird. Michelle Pfeiffer was great too. You're giving me OCR. Who was Catwoman in Batman Returns? Wasn't it Anne Hathaway? I want to say. Yeah, I don't really care about her. OCD trying to resize my screen. Oh, it's all right. I was weirdly framed because I moved over from the super chat that I knew was popping up. So if I do that, I just want to make sure my boom mic picks me up because sometimes it doesn't. It bothers me though because like now where my mic is now, I used to have it a little farther away so you didn't see it in the frame. But yeah, now I'm a little closer to the monitor and it covers up my guitar, but I might move my guitar cases again at some point. I did see Batman in the 60s, but did not know the actors. Yeah, well, it depends on, like, I guess, some, like, I know some people, like, in real life who are, like, I don't remember any actor from anything ever, which is fine. That's totally fine, because, like, I don't remember a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I don't remember. I was very weirdly framed, I'm sorry. I had the strangest urge to watch Trouble with the Tribbles. That's a really good episode. Michelle Pfeiffer was Catwoman in Batman Returns. Oh, okay. So why am I thinking Batman Returns was like the new one? Because I don't remember any of the new ones because they were so bland and terrible. Sit down for 5 minutes and now I'm trapped by cats. Oh, kitty cats. Do they need treats? Kitty need treats. Mecha should be the next Catwoman. I don't think I could squeeze into the cat suit, but no. I don't know if I'd be a good Catwoman. I mean, I have the hair for Poison Ivy, but man, I don't know. Julie Newmar. I do love Julie Newmar. Kronos didn't care for Anne Hathaway. Symmetry. Am I framed right? Am I okay? I think I'm okay. I think I'm framed okay. I did move the camera a little. It's a little. Well, at least, God, do you guys watch Lore Reloaded sometimes? That kind of bothers me when his head is like this on the frame, because he's got the overlay, so his head is kind of cropped a little bit. That kind of bothers me a little bit. Your cats are fat enough already. Mine is too. There's all his voice work out. Anyone ever played You Don't Know Jack? Yes. Actually, You Don't Know Jack. I was probably going to do a stream of that sometime this weekend. If you guys do want to, probably before Red Dead comes out. So maybe tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night we'll do the You Don't Know Jack stream. That might be the thing. The head framing. I'm ashamed to say I haven't seen Lore live yet. I've seen him live once. I actually was on his channel for like a minute. Just because, I think he was asking something about Babylon 5. God, I don't remember. I know I had to pop in just for a second because I was in between streams. So yeah. Man, I wish I could play against. You guys can totally join in. If I do play You Don't Know Jack. Here, I gotta wipe my nose again. As always. You know, Tom will tease me. He's like, it looks like you're doing coke off your desk. I'm not. I'm really not. But yeah, it's... So, You Don't Know Jack. God, I wonder if I should set up a stream of that, like, tonight. No, I can't do it tonight. Maybe tomorrow night we can do it. Gonna have a busy weekend of moving stuff from old house to a new house this weekend, so probably can't. See, and that's my weekend. If I can manage to get the money together for Red Dead Redemption 2, if I can manage to divert what little money I have, maybe I can sell a couple more things on eBay. I might be able to play Red Dead Redemption 2 over on Twitch. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully. I hope so. That's the thing. Like, I want to play Red Dead Redemption so bad. Need more cats and symmetry. I could probably go get a cat. You, Anti-Trucker Foley, and Lord Rock with a foursome. Wait, that didn't sound good. I actually was on a stream one night with Anti-Trucker and Captain Foley. It was God, some stream. It was like the week after Captain Foley was super smashed on a stream. So yeah, I did come over and say hi to everybody on one stream one night. It was super late. It was like 1 a.m. But yeah, it was fun. I do want to do more streams with other YouTubers, so that is the thing. All they need to do is just hit me up a couple days in advance, and yes, I will absolutely be on your channel if you guys want me. So yeah, and any of the other YouTubers, pretty much. Let me know. What did you play on when you did You Don't Know Jack? This computer, like, it was last week. We just played it, like, last week when I played You Don't Know Jack last time. Let's see. It's in my... There's a new Jackbox party pack, and they do always have those. So, I want to say it was, like, last week. 6 days ago. Yeah, here it is. I'll link it to you guys. I was wearing my Freddy shirt, too. There's a whole bunch of different games that we were playing. So yeah, last week we were playing. So this computer. That stream's how I found your channel. I'm not good at YouTubing. Oh, no worries. Hopefully my channel gets like some notice every now and then. The live streams don't really get a lot of views, but they're a lot of fun to do. And I know with gaming, that was kind of one of those things I had to squeeze in a stream before, I think a Doomcock stream, and that was also the day I was going to go out and see Halloween. And we all know how well that happened, but God, I've been so busy. I think that was the day I got sick too, because I just tried to do too many things. So yeah. That's kind of the problem I have. Is because I try and pile on all of these activities that I just can't do. And it's sad because I want to be on, like, when I was doing gaming, right, I would have anxiety. I would never want to game. I would never want to stream. Saturday nights would be kind of like the big busy nights when I'd have like 100 people there. And they would always be like the most riddled ones because they were like the giveaways for digital crap in a video game. And I would have a bunch of kids like being really not very nice to me, but sleeper shot in Colorado, Boulder. I love Boulder. But yeah, it's I went from like having anxiety about streaming to wanting to stream, and I'm really sad that I'm not feeling well enough to stream for you guys all the time, and it sucks because I want to be able to stream for you guys all the time. Looped in, great channel. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it's weird because we don't do, like, I do so much better without gaming, and it's crazy because I always assumed I was, like, a gaming YouTuber, and now I'm like, nope. Oh, no, I got a message. I don't want to know about this message. No. What is the message? Oh, no. Oh, so now I have to give this asshole his money back, and I'm out $20. Great. Yeah, that's because we didn't take a picture of the inside of the fucking thing. Like, no, the faucet wasn't scraped very hard. There's no damage to the box, which is exactly what the thing is. Oh, I hate people. This is why I'm like 99% sure this guy had a faucet. He swapped it out. And shit, you know, now I'm out $20 for having to send it back again, and it just sucks. It just sucks. I just want to give him his refund and let him keep the damn thing, because now I can't sell it. I'm glad I donated just I know. I'm just, like, that was my Red Dead Redemption money, and now I'm sad because, I'm like, I don't want to be, like, telling you guys. I have my messages popping up here on my tablet for fucking eBay, because you know, I have to be on top of stuff, selling stuff. Oh, well, I guess I probably won't be playing Red Dead Redemption this week. It's alright. That was kind of that allocated money. I'm like, oh, now I can play it. It's alright. But thank you. Now that's the experience. And I know better to do that, too. And it was because I didn't handle it myself, and I didn't want to like nag and bitch, like, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, because I just didn't have time to list it myself, and I turned it over, and it's my own fault because I didn't make sure. I even thought, okay, there's a picture of the box, and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I didn't even think about it because I've been so busy with YouTube and all this shit, and it's just crazy. So I don't know. I just want to say, you know what? I'm not even gonna send it back. Just take your damn refund. Don't, just keep it. Stick it up your ass, right? Rest, stream when you can, fight colds. I know, but I want to stream for you guys. I don't want to rest. That's the thing. Like, I'm already up till like 4 in the morning answering messages from people because I want to do this for you guys because it's fun. Well, we're bots, so you can't hate us. I know. I think spaghetti for lunch today. You streamed. You don't know Jack. What random memory? I can't remember what I ate for lunch that day. I might have... Did I cook some? I don't remember what I ate. No, because I was gonna get lunch before... No, I think I ended up getting Culver's. I ended up getting Culver's right before. It just sucks. Moonshine and honey clear right up. Well, I was putting honey in my tea the other day, but I can't do moonshine. I'm part people, sorry. No, I mean, you guys are great. It's just these people on eBay who, like, demand everything for you for nothing. It's like, I can't resell the thing, so. Culver's is good. What's the other part? The other part of what? Oh, for CD Horde, what's his other part? I know, I'm just, like, sad. I'm, like, crying about it, because, like, it sucks. It really sucks. Because, like, I can't resell the thing. If he did their old switcheroo, and... Which I think he did. I'm like 90% sure he did, because there's no way it would have been dinged inside the box. And I don't have a picture of the thing open, because that was like a gold faucet, right? I don't have a picture of the faucet before. So I know he did a switcheroo. I know he got a shit one, and he was just looking for the right one that didn't have enough pictures, because they do that. Because that's how they get you. They get free shit. Make sure Doomcock has their name on the top of their list for Harvey if the button never gets pressed. Fuck him and me. God, I'm the one you guys gotta worry about, not Harvey. That's the thing. I am Angelique incarnate. Is eBay still a profitable thing? If you have the right thing that you're selling, yeah. I mean, if you got the thing for free or whatever. Virus molecular biologist joke. We are 8% virus DNA. We are. No, it just makes me sad now. Like, fine. I'll just give him his damn money back. And I'll just tell him to keep it, because I can't resell it probably, and I don't want to deal with losing all the because I would have to give him his refund and send it back, right? So I would have to pay the return thing. So it's just easier for them to keep it, because then I'm not out $20. But now I'm out this thing, but it was a thing that was free anyway. That was going to be like worth $300, and then no one bought it for $300, and no one bought it for $200, then no one bought it for $100, and then no one bought it for, like, you know. And that's how it goes. It just sucks. I don't know what to do now. Oh man, stupid NPC upsetting Mecha. Been hypothesizing that Harvey might not be able to survive in our world. How? That's an odd. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. No one here would say anything. Not that I know what you do. No. Well, in the end of the world time. I mean, come on. I was like, no, I'm sweet. I would have thoughts. It's like the jerk at the movie theater who's like just insulting and nasty and all these things, right? And then you get comments like on that Halloween video. So you guys probably all saw the Halloween video where I had the guy just he whips out his phone and starts recording the movie right next to me. And then when I told him not to, he just starts, you know, oh, stupid ass, fat ass, get your ass, every ass at the end of every sentence, because, you know, he's an idiot. He's a fucking moron, and just insult. I'm like, no, I'm recording. Recording the movie, and I'm like really quiet about it. And I had people like, oh, you're more disruptive because you told him not to. Like, excuse me? He's the one running his mouth, not me. You know, or I had people like, you should have minded your own business. Excuse me? You bought my ticket to this movie, did you? So, like, no, I have every right. If I'm paying, you know, $10 for myself to see it, $10 for my friend to see it, who's doing me a favor by going and seeing it, yeah, I have a right to complain. I have a right to complain and get my money back and all these things. So yeah. Who buys a full gold faucet, Lil Wayne or Master P? I know. Exactly. Some asshole. Some asshole. Clearly had limited vocabulary. You should feel sorry for his disabilities. I know. Well, and realistically, that type of guy, he's gonna be in trouble with the law for something or other because he can't. He doesn't understand how humans work. He doesn't understand what's right and what's wrong, what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. And I hate pulling a Puritan here because I kind of borderline on that sometimes myself, but act right, act normal, act like a human being in a movie theater. Put your phone away, shut the fuck up, you know? It's one thing to like lean to your friend and say, oh, I might watch that at the end of every trailer, or that looks stupid. You know, it's one thing to kind of lean over and whisper to who you're with. It's another thing to talk constantly, top of your lungs, you know, across 3 rows, or whip out your phone constantly, especially like if it's not in night mode and whatever. Wait, that's racist. Who buys a gold faucet? I know. It's just stupid. Yeah, what else are you going to buy along with the golden toilet in the master bathroom? I know. Well, I think it's going to be cheaper for me to just let him keep the damn thing because I can't resell it if he's sending me back a dinged one that he's replacing. Like, because I can't prove that the one that he had is... I can't prove that it wasn't dinged. That's the thing. I can't prove it wasn't dinged. And who knows, it might have been. Whatever. And sneeze on the theater. Gross. I know. Oh, yeah. So now, it's a good thing I didn't go and spend that money on Migos or anything. It just sucks, because, like, oh, man. That's like $90 after shipping. Isn't it? I think it was like $90 after shipping. Let me see what the eBay money was. Now I'm doing business while I'm streaming here. So upset. I'm so upset. It's annoying. Yeah, I would hope I wasn't sneezed on in a theater. Yeah, plus 18 shipping. Oh, man. Can't resell it. It makes a great gun range target to really stress. I hate guns. I hate guns so much. I do not like guns. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to shoot them. I don't want to be in a shooting range. No, I do not like guns. They make me nervous. I know, I'm like so weird. It's like, you know, I will watch people stabbing people with knives all day. Just guns? No, I don't like guns. And I can watch some shoot 'em up movies. I can watch like the Boondock Saints. I can watch John Wick. No, in real life, guns just no. Perhaps you'd be teaching others how to use eBay. I know. Well, and I knew to take a picture of it. It just didn't occur to me. I've just been so busy. I didn't even think. The video's choppy now. I'm sorry. Try hitting refresh. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I got ripped off by an eBay seller years ago and they started PayPal. Long story. They got my money. Haven't used it since. Don't feel bad. See, and that's the thing. eBay does everything to protect the buyers now. And if you're a seller, you're fucked. Because unless you cover your ass 1,000,000 times, like with a photo of every single angle, they will say shit. And it's stupid and it's annoying. Consider getting into selling on eBay. Well, if you do, take pictures. Don't accept refunds. Don't accept returns. Take a picture of every damn thing. Document every step of the way. Use eBay shipping. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. I can find danger in the weirdest places. I know it's my own damn fault for not making sure there was like 1,000,000 pictures of the thing on there, but at the same time I just didn't have time to do it myself, so it's my fault. It's my fault for being busy, and oh, it just sucks. As Ivanova says, you're paying off karma at a greatly accelerated rate, therefore you must have been a badass in your last life. I must have been Hitler in my previous life, because I have not had a good life this time around. I really haven't. Like, I must have been a Nazi or something, because I just don't have good luck with anything. See, you have acolytes. No, it's just weird. I don't know. Oh, it's my luck. It's just my luck is crazy, and I don't. Oh man. eBay acolytes, that is. I know, it's I am 99.9% sure he just scammed me out of a free thing. Because he saw that it didn't have a picture of the inside. He probably had one, the exact same model. And I'm like 90% sure if you send it back, it's not even gonna be the same thing. But your challenge, your payoff, just wait and see. I hope so. I mean, I think. I think that I'm going to, I fear that I'm going to piss off more people than I get. I mean, and that's the thing, like, YouTube ad revenue is nothing. It is non-existent. When I first started my channel, when I was doing gaming and I was first on this channel, I was about a year into the channel, I was getting decent enough revenue, but now I'm like 99% super chat. So that's kind of where I'm worried about with the channel, is that, like, yes, I will get subscribers, yes, I'll get views, but there's always the videos that do like 200 views, and then there's the videos that do like, 10,000 views that get demonetized. So that's kind of where I'm at with YouTube right now, and it's pretty stressful to kind of be so reliant on it at this point. And I'm not quite to the point where I'm like so reliant on the channel that I am stressed yet, but I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, in a couple of months it's going to get really stressful. So that's kind of how I am there, It's like yesterday my video did 3,000 views. Today only about 900, and I think I put more work into the video today. So sarcasm. Oh yes, you're pissing me off. I rolls. No, I always worry that because I don't like a lot of stuff that people like. And okay, I'm looking at my thing. I've gained 15 subscribers today. That's really awesome. Thank you guys so much. And of course, thank you so much for Dan Ramos for the super chats and stuff. I really super duper appreciate that. Like, I don't want to make you guys think that like I'm complaining or anything about YouTube. I just kind of worry that I'm gonna piss off people and they're gonna be like, oh, she really does hate everything. I want more positive reviews of things. And like I do when I do my randoms excited for videos, I get nobody watching. Like the video where Shatner's releasing the Christmas album. I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome. No views. Or what was the other one? The Sparks. Edgar Wright's making a documentary about the band Sparks. And Edgar Wright, as you guys probably know, he directed Shaun of the Dead and the whole Cornetto trilogy. He directed Baby Driver. Yeah, and nobody watched that video, so it's no problem. Stay angry. I am an angry person sometimes. Wrong podcast. That's all right. We're all friends in the YouTube community, at least as much as we can be. I try and stay friendly with everybody who are YouTubers. Like, there is no point in getting into drama with people. Like, seriously. I sell shirts. It's not that great a revenue, and that's the thing. I do need to probably open some sort of merch shop at some point. Another Shatner Christmas song came out today. I thought his whole album was out by now. So it's the me, Doomcock, and Mecha shared universe. We are kind of a cinematic universe of YouTube sometimes. I mean, we do a lot of crossovers here and there for sure. So I tend to be more on Midnight's Edge channels for the most part because they stream more regularly. But yeah, and of course those guys are always welcome to hop on. Doomcock's always welcome on the channel and stuff too. So much drama in the LBC. What's the LBC? What is the LBC? Because I know there's some channels out there that like just pick on each other and they make videos calling each other out and like, oh god, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I can't do that because we all have common viewers, even if it's a channel I'm not that into or that interested in. Like, let's say it's a channel I don't watch, but you guys do. What am I gonna do? Piss off all you guys by calling out the channel? Like, seriously, that's stupid. That's bullshit. Long Beach, California. It's all fine and well until Nerdrotic shows up with his gauntlet. Well, see, that's another channel in the community of YouTubers that we're all, friends with. Yeah, there's a lot of really great channels that you guys could, that we have common viewers of, and like for people who really want the TV show reviews, Nerdrotic has TV show, like they review TV. That's their thing. For me, I'm very much the almost hipster alternative. I'm the Babylon 5 channel. I'm the 60s TV expert. I'm the weird music geek. I'm the Star Trek The Next Generation more than TOS sort of person for sure. But as much as I love TOS, don't get me wrong. I know more TNG because that's what I grew up with. So yeah, anti-Trekker and lore all the time fight. It's awesome. And, you know, there's no reason to call out any of those channels, too. I watch Anti-Trekker when I have time. I watch Trek Yards when I have time. I watch Lore Reloaded when I have time. My problem is I don't have time to watch a lot because I'm on, like, I'm either on the streams with Midnight's Edge, or I'm moderating streams, or I'm making videos, or I'm doing my Patreon stuff, or I'm trying to do life stuff, too, so... I haven't heard you diss Ex Machina. I liked that movie. Actually, I liked that movie. It was not bad. Hello, Crow from the played. I can't say that. I drag myself away from a binge watching The Expanse. Well, hello, welcome. I need to maybe watch that. Would you guys want me to do Expanse watches? Yeah, so many channels, some little time. Yep. Like I could do. I don't know if I would do like an episode by episode review or maybe like a season by season review. I don't know if I can. Here's the thing. I'm scared to death I will hate The Expanse. I can't get through the blue. It's so, why is everything so blue? And I don't know if I'm going to like it because it's heavy sci-fi. So if I hate The Expanse, if I watch The Expanse and hate it, would I lose half of my subscriber base? That's kind of part of why I don't want to watch it, because if I don't watch it, then I don't know if I hate it. And there's like a greater than 50% chance that I would probably hate it because I really hated the first 5 minutes that I watched. So nope, just be honest. Dan Ramos, I found it terribly boring and slow myself. Everybody here seems to love it, but I felt like it was pedantic. All right, it's so very well done. Yes, yeah, but if I hate it, man. Oh, wow, people that differ from my opinion, I know. Well, that's the thing. Like, Twitter is full of people who cannot handle it if you have a different opinion. Like, YouTube, we're great. YouTube, we can get along. And, like, you guys know if I say I hate something, I don't mean you guys are wrong for liking it. At all. That's, you know, that's great. You love whatever you love. If I say I hate something, that's me. That's my taste. We all love the Orville, so it's okay. Yes. If you like B5, there's a good chance you'll like it. Well, Babylon 5 also wasn't blue. And Babylon 5 had... Babylon 5 didn't really have, like, the weird, heavy, science-y things. MK Dumas, back to work. I'll catch the rest on demand. There's a question for you hidden in the chat. Ah. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? I'm so sorry if I missed it. I didn't see it. I love B5, though. See, that's the thing. I love B5. Thank goodness I don't Twitter. It sounds rough there. Yeah, it's weird. It's great to kind of stay in contact with people, but just watch it and then make an opinion. And that's the thing. Like, I tried to watch an episode of Venture Brothers, and all the time I was thinking, God, I would rather be watching South Park right now, because I watched it on Hulu, and I'm like, oh, but there's new South Park. I'd rather watch that, and I totally forgot there's South Park that I haven't watched. The pacing in B5 was far, far better than The Expanse, I think. And, you know, I don't mind slow pacing sometimes, but keep in mind, I really don't like stuff like Blade Runner. And I think it's less a pacing issue and more of I just don't give a fuck issue. It's just, I don't care. I don't care about that movie. The sequel was better than the first one, I thought, because Blade Runner, I mean, maybe it was too slow for me. Maybe it was too... I think it was the acting. I don't like that noir acting sometimes. I don't know. Hentai would be another matter. I gave out life stuff. Well, I don't hold it against you for not liking anime. Yeah. And that's what I always worry about when I get on here and people are like, do you like this? Nope. Do you like that? Hell no. I almost made Twitter while drunk, but I guess I'm not a dumb drunk. I'd rather you watch SP than VB again. But again, it's about to taste. Yeah, like South Park is great. I love South Park. Their eyes are blue, and and they're pretty. What's the problem with blue? Are they? Well, they're kind of gray, aren't they? I think they're kind of gray. Yeah, they're more gray than blue. I mean, they kind of show up blue on camera, but they're more gray. So the problem with blue is, like, if everything were blue, like The Expanse. New South Park has been killing it, kind of. Babylon 5 is just great storytelling with a sci-fi theme. It's definitely my favorite series. Landro and Jakar, original frenemies, yes. What's your take on R and M? What is R and M? R is a letter of the alphabet, and so is M. And M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. And it stands for marijuana, the way the letter oughta. That's from a song nobody's ever heard by a band called the Rugburns, by the way. It's about 8-track. It's about House of the Holy Band on 8-track. It's a song nobody's ever heard of. And if anybody does get that song in chat, definitely leave a comment or something if you've ever heard of the band the Rugburns. So I think it's a song called Me and Eddie Vedder. Oh, Rick and Morty. I fucking hate Rick and Morty. God damn, I hate Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty can die in a fire. God damn, I hate that show. I think maybe you missed it. We were talking about it earlier. Hey, Rick and Morty. Blue was a product of the early 2000s when they realized screen filters could influence viewers' emotions. It has kind of ruined TV and movies. Yes. The Expanse is moving into less blue stuff in season 4, especially as they deal with the events from the book. Chabola Burn. It's okay to be friends with people with different tastes. Yes. B6 sucked. B5 was great. And there is the Blue House. Oh, you're doing blonde Blue Dabba D. Hello, Brian Graw. Oh, nice. Love to see something you hate and I love, and I'm not unsubbing. Got my vitamin B5. Me too. Rick hates you all anyway. That is true. Mecha is the Mikey of pop culture. She hates everything. Yeah, oh, like Mikey from Life Cereal. Like, I thought he liked everything, right? Give it to Mike. No, Mikey did hate it. God, it's been so long since I've seen the Life Cereal commercials. The only way to eat steak is medium rare. The only way to eat steak is ground up in a burger, served medium well. That's the only way to eat steak. With mayonnaise, cheddar cheese, and ketchup. And sometimes lettuce, tomato, and red onion, not white. Sometimes. Why do I hate Rick and Morty? Because of the voice acting and the animal stuff and the gross out humor. The belching is fucking annoying. The all the time. Oh god, it just grates on my nerves. I hate Rick and Morty so much with a passion. Really hate Rick and Morty. Can't do it. Rick and Morty are similar to BDSM. I'd rather have BDSM than Rick and Morty. No catsup. I like ketchup though. Well done. You know how many parasites can be found in meat? A lot, probably. I mean, medium well is pretty close to well done. I like it brown through and through, but not black and charred. I don't like charred meat. You lost me at mayo. I love everything else. Oh, I love mayo on a burger. And fries. I love mayo on fries, too. He's like everyone's worst uncle. Yeah, that's kind of... I hate the Big Bang Theory. Please don't hate me. Hey, Big Bang Theory kind of killed geek culture in a lot of ways. Voice actor gets drunk for doing the voice of Rick. I believe it. God, I believe it. He sounds drunk. He really sounds drunk. Oh, Lord. Do you like the Evangelist soundtrack from Blade Runner? No? I couldn't tell you what the soundtrack... Like, the original, I couldn't tell you anything about the soundtrack from Blade Runner. I can tell you that I didn't hate it as much the second time I watched it. I think I can probably get by with the rest of my life without ever seeing Blade Runner again. Just saying. Big Bang is on his last legs. Can't like any more mecha. Like to eat meat on the soles of my work boots, medium rare to medium. Well, medium well is still not tough. You just have to not overwork the burger. She makes commercials. No, I love 80s commercials. I love 80s commercials with a passion. I subscribe to 80s commercials. There's Dave's Archives. Subscribe to Dave's Archives. He's a really great YouTuber. He takes really great quality. I think he gets them off of Beta probably, and he makes these kind of half-hour blocks of 80s commercials. They're amazing. Absolutely love them. Same guy who did Chariots of Fire. I don't think I ever watched Chariots of Fire. I know the song, but yeah. Where's the beef? Clara Peller. That's a Wendy's commercial. Steaks need medium rare rules. I don't like steak. I don't like meat that I can't chew. And steak, I've never been able to chew all the way. So I have to have it ground. That's the thing. I've fallen and I can't get up. That is that is the Life Alert 90s commercial. That's not an 80s commercial from I remember. Please don't kill me, please. And I do not think of you any less for making a lot of streams about Star Trek, but I'm not a big Star Trek fan. No worries. Well, this is more just like a hangout sort of stream anyway. No, I know. I'm kind of like such a hipster anymore. That's kind of how I feel. Oh, so I have this book that I read like 20 years ago that I've found again. This was actually, I lent this out and finally got it back. And like, oh, I remember this book. I read it 20 years ago. So I've got like a stack of books I need to read here, and they're never gonna get read. I love that series. Well, I've got Long Dark Tea Time also on. I think it's a first edition. This might actually be a first edition. It's the first edition. It might be. It was $6. It might not be. I had a first edition of So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. It's not a first. Oh no, it might be. It doesn't say, but it's got the 1 there, so it's an early edition from the 80s. Also, so apparently these are in there. Somebody had left these in there from Star Tours from the 80s. So I have an Endor one as well. And I guess I just left these in there. I totally forgot all about these. God, 1988. No, 1986. Star Tours Ancient Postcards. Tatooine and Endor. I didn't even know these were in here. Man, that's so weird. That is so weird. They must have been in the book when I bought it used. But yeah, so of course, Tea Time. Actually, I think I prefer Tea Time to Holistic Detective Agency. I'll take the Tatooine one. Isn't that cool though? I didn't even realize they were in here. I'm like, I opened the thing up. I'm like, Endor? I know what Endor is. That's where all the Ewoks live, and they're cute and adorable. Little killer teddy bears. Hello, Nostalgia Fan. Oh, look out for the eagle. I'm seeing the giant model of Star Tours. In books, you never know you could get in a book. I know. Well, and that's the thing. I do buy a lot of used books, and one time I found like a gift certificate for like $100 to a hardware store in a book, and I didn't have the courage to try and redeem it though, because it was like a gift certificate, not a card, and this is the day and the age of gift cards. That's so weird. I totally forgot that was in there. It's probably been 20 years since I've even opened the Tea Time book. No, I think I reread it not too long ago. I might have reread it maybe 10 years ago. Sorry, Bartfast got an award for Norway. Yes, he did. All the fjords. Sorry, latest STD video. You look like you needed a drink after. Well, no, I've had a cold. Actually, I've had a pretty bad cold this week as I'm knocking everything off my bookshelf. I've had a really bad cold this week, and I'm still recovering from it, sadly. Yes, Rip Douglas Adams, we miss his philosophy. Yes. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. It's alright. Pining for the fjords. Yeah. Oh god, Monty Python. Monty Python and Douglas Adams. That's kind of where a lot of my, that's where a lot of my sense of humor is. This is kind of why I'm nasty, maybe? I don't know, because John Cleese is such an icon for me. He totally is an icon. It is getting kind of late. I don't know if I can play anything. People are like, oh, you should play stuff. Get better now. I joined the stream for an argument. No, you didn't. Oh. You didn't join for an argument. I don't know how to... Yes, I did. I don't know how to play anything. What was I looking up? There was something I looked up the other day. I keep playing. Everybody's like, play that. So yay, music. Am I the only person who wakes up at 3 and eat a big bucket of chicken? Yes, I don't do that. And the knights who say knee. Like Mighty Python, me too. She's like I said, she's all over the place. You wanna hear me sing it? I can't sing while I'm sick for sure. Absolutely not when I'm sick. But maybe when I'm not sick. I can't, because my voice is so gone. Sadly. Me too. Hashtag me too. We are the knights who say me too. Sadly. I don't know. I'm bad at playing stuff. I'm so bad. I'm so terrible. What's the distance of Layden fried chicken? Fried chicken. Now I want fried chicken. Better than me, best I can do is MIDI. I'm totally bad at this. I got the chords over there. It just depends on my Roland SC88 Pro. Did you guys not see my Monotrons? Sometimes I play the Monotrons now that I'm done playing that. So I've got my Korgs, my little mini ribbon synths. Sometimes I play the red guitar through these. So that's kind of one of the things I love to do. Cause I love my little mini synths. They're great. Song time. It's a little bit. Hello, Rose Tico enthusiast. What's my favorite song or favorite color? Probably reds. I kind of remember other songs. To really request a harmonica song. I don't know how to play. I don't think I even have a harmonica anymore. I love Mr. Stream again. No worries. Dig synth and audio shaping. I like synths. Just question your favorite color. Yeah, maybe I like reds. I like purples. I like blacks a lot. Black clothing is kind of, well, slimming. Marvel or DC? Oh, EC horror comics for the win. I like EC. If I had to choose any comic. I don't like superheroes that much. I guess the Marvel ones are probably, depending on the Marvel ones, are better. Painted black? I don't have a sitar. Do I? Oh god, paint it black. I don't know if I would know how to. Would I even know how? B. What's the B chord? The B is... Is this the B? I don't know. I'm basically looking up chords as they're going. The E minor. What's B? That's basically like this one, right? I don't know. Favorite Star Trek series? Oh, I really love Next Gen. I do really love Next Gen. Yeah, I'd probably want to hear. I would have to. Classical gas. I can't play anything. Dust in the Wind by Kansas. I don't know if I know how to play Dust in the Wind. Let me look it up. I don't know other people's songs. Anything I'm like playing for you guys is something I'm just looking up. Oh, that's really hard chords. I don't know. I know the C. I know the C chord. I know A minor. I don't know the G5. What's one's a G5? A minor, then G, D minor. D minor. Which one's the G5? Is this G5? I don't know. I'd have to know it. Anything by Pink Floyd. Wait. That's about the only Pink Floyd I know. That's about the only Pink Floyd I know. Anything off Piper and the Gates of Dawn. That's about it. I'm not a huge Pink Floyd fan, though. So I don't know any songs. Anything you guys are requesting, I'm looking up. No. I'm more punk Floyd. I can do, like, punk songs. You do punk. I don't know how to play stuff. The Doctor Who theme. I don't know if I can do the Doctor Who theme. I could probably do the Monsters theme. I gotta be really quiet too, it's getting late. It's been so long, I can't play anything. London Calling. Monsters work is bad. Oh man, it's bad. I'm missing the strings so much. I need to lean back. Melvin's Lizzie. Avenge Sevenfold. I don't know. I don't really need Avenge Sevenfold. I don't think I know how to play Cherry Bomb. I don't think I know how to do that one either. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, no. I don't know how to play other people's songs. I really don't. I really don't know. I only like parts. This guitar sounds so great though. Sublime. I never like I wouldn't even know how to play Sublime if I looked up the chords, sadly. Because I don't know any other songs. So the stuff I like is like all stuff that nobody knows. Tick Tick Boom. Is it like Tiki Tiki Boom? Like Ahmad Sayah? The Lebanese belly dancing song? That's an obscure one if you know that. Phoebe teaches guitar chords. Who's Phoebe? Is she a YouTuber? Oh, The Hives. I never heard of The Hives. No Ed Sheeran or Coldplay. I don't like Ed Sheeran. Peaches? No. No one knows Rocky Erickson. I know a lot of Rocky Erickson. No one knows Bloody Hammer by Rocky Erickson. This is actually the acoustic version from the 1984 concert. Nobody knows. But yeah, I don't really like Ed Sheeran or Coldplay. I don't like Nickelback that much. That's the thing, I don't hate Nickelback like other people do, I just don't really like them. Big Butter and Eggman? That sounds almost like Captain Beefheart. Tool, I like Tool, I don't really know any of their songs though. My guitar gently weaves George Harrison. That's way out of my wheelhouse. I don't know how to play other people's stuff. That's kind of the issue I have. Captain and Tennille. I could probably do Abba Zaba by Captain Beefheart, but if I really... What was the one I was going to look up? There was something I was going to look up. I can't remember what I was going to look. Give Me Shelter. I probably wouldn't know it. I love metal versions of music from Star Trek. Do I know country? Not really. That's the problem. It's like I just kind of mess around. I like the ambient noise. Play the second guitar solo from the third song off the first Led Zeppelin album. Oh. Alright. Well, I can't probably do Pick of Destiny is what you're asking. I can't do that one. Oh, Baggy Trousers by Madness? No. I probably can't do that. I can do some of them. I don't remember what A5 is. What's the A5? I don't remember what the A5 is. Is it this? Is it... Is this the A5? I don't remember. Is that the A5? I think that's the A5. I think. That's the acoustic start. I can probably do this one. I'm looking at the chords over there. I can play this one. A little bit. Wrong chord, right? Because the F and then the A minor. Yes, it does. It does do that. That's all I can do. Without getting copyright strike. So sometimes if I know them, if they're easy, I can do them a little bit. We can do a little bit of La Cucaracha by Ween, like the whole album. No. Any money out now? Good minds think alike. Johnny Cash hurt. Oh god, I can't listen to that. I heard that way too many times in comedy night. I don't know how to play other people's songs, sadly. Like if it's something I'd have to like hear. I like a lot of the minor note stuff. Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly. Is that it? There's a Green Jello when I knew it. Is that Green Jello? Man, that's an old one. I haven't heard that in forever. I probably learned how to play that on my old Flying V when I was like 12. God, I haven't heard that in forever. Sweet Dreams. Wait. Sweet Dreams? I'm too fast. Where's my pick? I need the pick for that one. I hate the pick. And then I'm gonna like really screw up because I never play. I was 12 when I heard that. I was probably in junior high when Green Jello came out. How about quiet? Oh man, I can't do it on the acoustic. It's really hard on the acoustic. It's really hard. It's really hard on the acoustic. The Marilyn Manson one? Of course it's the Marilyn Manson one. Come on, Ouija board guitar for no reason. Manson fan. That's actually why I wanted a Ouija board on my guitar. See the Veruca Salt, that's been forever. Dead Kennedys, I don't know if I can play any Dead Kennedys. Their stuff's really complex. That's why I just do composition, not playing. It's hard. That's kind of where I'm at. I just kind of like messing around on it, but I should kind of like. Sometimes I'll figure out parts. Beautiful People. I don't know if I know the Beautiful People or if I could play that on acoustic. Oh man. I can do like Danzig stuff probably. Probably playing it wrong. REM. I don't think I know any REM stuff. I think I'm in the wrong place. Where would I start that? So much of my Danzig like knowledge. So much of my guitar knowledge comes from like Danzig and her Sandman. Do I remember how to play Sandman? I know it's like a backwards power chord. Well, that's Sandman. It's been a long time. Oh god, it's been a while. It's just the backwards power chord right there. I only know the riff. I learned that, God, when I was like 12. I was a huge Metallica fan, like right. I remember before the Black Album came out, I had my Flying V that I still miss. I really love to this day. And I learned how to play that riff before the CD came out. That's all you need is the whole song. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, the riff is all you need on some of those. Did the video freeze? I'm so sorry. I don't know the Iron Horse version of Sandman. It's probably my fault. I have a capo somewhere. What Marilyn Manson dildo? Oh, they have a Marilyn Manson dildo? That's cool. That's awesome if they do. I don't think I know how to play Strange Days. Door stuff are more think Door stuff are more keyboard heavy. Same thing with, well, the Who, God, any Who is so hard. I don't think I know any Who off the top of my head how to play, or which songs. The what? I don't know if I could do any Doors songs off the top of my head, because they're not really chord heavy. They're very much blues riffs. So, oh man, that's why I'm like, okay, like Tenacious D stuff is pretty easy because they use like basic chords. They use like Fs and Ds and A minors and Gs. They use chords that are like easy. But yeah, I think it's probably a good place to kill the stream tonight. It has been so fun, you guys. I don't wanna piss off everybody by playing guitar super late all night. I had to go like really quiet. I can play a few songs here and there. Sometimes I'll look them up. So I'm sorry, Rose Tico enthusiast. I know you just got here. We've been going for 2.5 hours. I don't like to stream a super long time, and I gotta deal with this jerk on eBay probably who just wants like this whole $90 back, and that was like, well, minus the $20 shipping. That was gonna be Red Dead Redemption. You know, it was like $70. You know, so that was gonna be like my Red Dead Redemption money. So now I can't play Red Dead Redemption. Jerk. Oh, Rose Tico enthusiast, you didn't see the you didn't hear the beginning of it. It'd be better if we all outside now listening to Bonfire with Mecha playing. I don't know. Well, if ever like say what we need like Tom and Rob to get on guitar so I can sing, because I cannot sing and play guitar at the same time. But sometimes on our Patreon hangouts I do sing. So that's the thing. I do end up singing quite a bit on the Patreon hangouts. What's happened? So I sold a faucet thing on eBay, and it's my own fault. I didn't get the pictures of it because I just didn't have time. So I let somebody else kind of list it and everything, and they did a great job. They did a great job listing it. I didn't think to open up the box because it was new in the box. So I didn't think to open up the box, take pictures. And so this guy's like, oh yeah, I wanted it new, and it's got this ding on it, and you didn't say it had it on there, and I want my money back. So not only did he, like, this faucet was like a $300 faucet because it was like gold plated. So those things like retail for like I think like $230 or something, or $300, something like that. Not only did he get it for like $80 plus $20 shipping, well, now he wants his money back, and he's gonna give me this dinged up faucet that I am like 99% sure that faucet was not dinged, because I'm pretty sure we opened it up and looked at it before I listed it. So now I'm just gonna probably have to just refund it and tell him to keep it, you know, because it will cost me less than to send him his whole money back and pay another $20 to ship it back to me. So it's just going to be cheaper to let him keep the damn thing. Right? Because now I'm just out the faucet. I'm not out, you know, the faucet and $20. But yeah, so yeah, $79 faucet and $18 shipping, which really pisses me off. But yeah, $97 at PayPal. That was like, you know, minus the eBay fees, of course, but the eBay fees and the PayPal fees will go away, so I won't be out anything except the thing that I could have sold for, like, you know, $80 or more. You're getting sleepy, very sleepy, maybe. Sister Destruction, what kind of music is your fave? I don't know. I like bands. I like ghoul rock, I think. I really love... I'm really getting into Ghost. I really love 45 Grave and Typo Negative, and I love Rocky Erickson. I love a lot of that stuff. I like a lot of cult bands. I like a lot of obscure stuff. It'd be better if we all... Oh yeah, right. That Doomcock is a great singer. Doomcock does all the big band stuff. I actually got to sing with Doomcock one time. It was awesome. The photo wouldn't have showed it was dinged. Well, that was the thing. I didn't think to open it up because it was new in the box. You know, you don't think to open it up, then it's no longer new, because you have to open the thing up and take the picture of it new in the box. And Viking rock. Sometimes the Viking rock is good too, like Tursus. Oh, they're good. I like them. I think bands like In Flames. I've never heard of them. That's the band that remade the Scooby-Doo song. I don't know. Did somebody? I didn't know they did. But yeah, I put the photo of the outside of the box, like the actual product, and then of course the product information sort of thing that was pulled off of another site. I didn't personally. I just thought, yeah, that was the thing. I didn't personally open the box before selling it because it wasn't mine to sell. It was just something like somebody's like, okay, here, sell this, you can have it. Green Day. I don't like Green Day at all. Rule of acquisition number 1: once you have their money, never give it back. I can't not, because eBay will make me. eBay will put a hold on that and send their money back no matter what, because it doesn't have a picture of the thing inside the box, because the outside of the box wasn't dinged. I'm 90% sure, or 99% sure, the guy probably fucked it up when he was installing it and dinged it and scratched it. And yeah, it's just gonna be cheaper for me to send his money back and tell him to keep it than have him to pay to send it back to me. So hello chat, I'm so late, no worries. I know I should have checked it personally. I just didn't have time to list it myself either. That was the thing. I didn't have time to list it myself. So I'm out the $90 that I was gonna get from it, and yeah, it sucks. Hello Stephanie B, thank you for being here. I'm sorry I'm streaming so late. Oh man. You think of Mike and the Mechanics, ABBA, John Lee Hooker, Warren Zevon. Just get them all the way out at once. Mike and the Mechanics I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not a huge fan of like later era Genesis either, because we know Mike from Mike and the Mechanics is in Genesis. Now, I do love the Peter Gabriel era Genesis quite a bit. Who else? ABBA. I love album tracks of ABBA. I love the rare obscure stuff. I hate kind of their top 20 hits. But, you know, some of the other ABBA stuff is really good. Who else did you say? John Lee Hooker I've never really gotten into. And Warren Zevon I really didn't get into. I know he's got like the one song, Werewolves of London, but yeah. I have a suggestion for you. Hex Girls, ring a bell. I've never heard Hex Girls. No worries. I went to see Halloween. What did you like Halloween? I hope you liked Halloween. It was all right. I hope you liked it. I had the non-spoiler thing. You're diabetic and you can't donate blood. Oh man, that sucks. I don't know, maybe that'll be the next thing, is going to the blood place. I think I have a rare blood type. I don't know. I think I'm the universal donor, so I think they pay more for those. That was one of the things that I needed to look into. It was good. Awesome. Hopefully, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you had a good theater and you didn't have a bunch of idiots in the theater yelling on their phones. It's long enough out that you probably wouldn't have, but sorry you can't do links. You can do links in comments. Mage Grey Wolf, I'm not sure what my blood type is. God, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm the universal donor. Yes, no, Brenda's awesome. Robot blood. Yes, I have white milk of blood that leaks through my... Yeah, my blood type is red. See, I get the reference. I didn't like Alien, but I get the reference. It kind of worked. It's alright. Creepy little book. Milk is racist. Hello, creepy little book. Yes, aliens, robots with white blood. I have white blood, probably. I don't know. I know I have white blood cells probably in there. Greys make our government pour fluoride in the water to make us taste better. It makes your teeth stronger or something. I don't know. Pretty sure at this point you get drunk by drinking my blood, hurt because McDerping is incest. So if I were a vampire, you're warning me that if I drank your blood, you'd be in big trouble if you didn't have white blood cells. I know. So that's the thing. If a vampire goes and drinks the blood of somebody who's like shit-faced, would they get drunk from it? I wonder. I bet they would. Leon Redbone. I didn't really get into Leon Redbone. It's the vampire equivalent of a rum and coke. Spiked blood. There's a great song by 45 Grave called Riboflavin Flavored Polyunsaturated Non-Carbonated Blood. Absolutely love 45 Grave. They're one of my top favorite bands of all time. That's how it worked on Buffy. I never watched Buffy. Red Lives Matter. Yeah, Robot Lives Matter, damn it. All the red from when I have blood in my hair. I know, I need to touch it up. I might have to like just completely re-dye it. I have a conditioner that's got pigment in it, but I might have to completely re-dye it before next week's ghost show. Red blood cells. Riboflavin flavored, non-carbonated, polyunsaturated blood. Look it up. It's a great song. They're one of my favorite bands on, and they just have all their music out on YouTube. You should be able to listen to it. They're called 45 Grave. They are the equivalent of Ghoul Rock. Metal Horror Pack just subscribed. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Some blood banks won't take my blood because of having rheumatoid arthritis. Oh, that's too bad. That sucks. I always worry that they don't want my blood, like, at those places. I need to go and check it out, though, because, like, I don't know. I just need to check it out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. What's my natural hair color? It's sort of browny, auburny. It has reds in it. I think you guys kind of, if you go back far enough on my videos, you could probably see it. But yeah, it's kind of browny, reddy, auburn sort of color. It fades in the sunlight and it gets kind of more ginger in the sunlight. But I don't really go into the sunlight so much. Like, if it's really short, it's darker, and then down at the tip it gets lighter. I don't know why it does that so much, but and like I do need to touch it up some. Like, it's fine here at the tips, and then it's like pink here. Krell says my natural hair color is gray now. Yes, just the tip. Some blood banks won't take your blood if you have lizard DNA. That, yeah, I can imagine that. You still have the dancing porg. I have a lot of porgs. Yes, I have the one that the cat played with. I have another one, and I have the other one that like talks is fluffy. I have baby porg nuggets. I have too many porg. I have a porg pen. Yes, I have a porg pen. Look at that cute little face though. Little big stupid eyes. Porg. Come on, focus. It doesn't want to focus. Focus on the porg. It doesn't want to focus on the porg. Then I got that one just like hanging for dear life back there. Applaud the amount of care you put in your hair. You keep it looking so good. Thank you. I try. I do need to touch it up this week though. I mean, it's only lasting a couple of washes, so I need to put the more pigment in. And then maybe if it still fades, I might need to touch it up next week. I can probably touch it up next week. It's not going to be too bad. Is that a gaming chair? This is a gaming chair, technically. It's technically one. Kill all the porgs, long live the Ewoks. You may need help. Yeah, I always get help on my hair. Absolutely. Because I have such long hair. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see. It's long. It is down to my ass. So even in the front, it's pretty long. It's down about my waist when I'm sitting. People don't realize I have like a lot of hair. You only see a little bit of it, but I do like cute things. Ewoks eat pork. My hair is colored bald. Looks like it's like fire when it's on the front. Yeah. It's sometimes I'll put it. I think tomorrow I'm gonna touch it up maybe, or at least touch it up with the pigment because it needs it. Oh my god, it needs it. It's like tangled. It needs it. It needs brushing. Yeah, there's my waist. Oh man, it's long though. It's so long. I need to like take maybe like 6 inches off of it maybe. Maybe get it to here. I like having it down to my waist, though. Eggshell blonde, CD. No, my hair's not eggshell blonde. I think I'm getting gray, too. And I'm looking at the top of my roots here. Looks good tapered like that. Yeah, I kind of like it like this. And then, of course, it's really curly naturally. So sometimes if it doesn't dry all the way, you can see the little Klingon kinks. I didn't realize how long it was. It's long. It's very long. Hey, it's long enough to take nudes and like cover up everything if I need to. Not that I would. It's like I'm such a prude. But yeah, it's just very long. I like having it down just once. Keep my hair long because it curls. That, mind you, it really has a lot of curl to it. I used to always say, oh yeah, I've got Klingon hair. And now it's getting a little pink and like it's bothering me. But yeah, like you can see in here, it curls when it's not. Like if I didn't dry it, if I didn't use a blow dryer on it, it would get really. See, and I don't know why it's pink here, but not here. I don't know, maybe the sun. Who knows? with a guitar on it. It does. It goes all the way down. First world problems, I know. So my hair curls, but it doesn't. It's all the bubblegum chewing, yeah. So I hear a twirl. This is the hair twirling part of the stream. Hair follicles matter. Hair follicle lives matter, damn it. Oh, I'm trying to avoid getting off stream here because I'm going to deal with this eBay douche. Like, it's probably my own fault. I don't know. I can't 100% verify if that thing wasn't dinged, but get your hair donated some to the STD Klingorks. They don't deserve my hair, damn it. They have like the worst wigs now. I am stalling because I don't want to get off and go deal with eBay and crap, but I do need to eat and I do need to take it easy for the rest of the night, and I'm gonna have a busy day tomorrow probably. So maybe tomorrow night. We have the movie guy to deal with too. Yeah, I did have the movie guy to deal with too. Tomorrow. Stay up and get some food. Well, I am gonna stay up for a few more hours. Eat first and then call. I don't have to call. I just have to send him his money back or decide if I'm gonna. I'm probably just gonna send him his money back and let him keep it, because if I send his money back and let him keep it, then it'll cost me less money, if you know what I'm saying. Because if I make him send it back to me, then I have to refund everything he paid, and I have to pay another $20 on top of that to ship it because it's heavy, and it would go in like a flat rate box and all that stuff. So that's kind of the issue that I'm at, where I've it's cheaper just to let him keep it than for me to try and sell it again, because if it is dinged and damaged, I can't sell it again. So get past it. It sucks, but yeah, I know. Don't interrupt other people's live streams. I don't want to. I don't mean to. Boo that, but oh well, I know. Cut my losses. It just sucks because now I'm like, I don't know if I can get enough money together for Red Dead Redemption. I really shouldn't be watching, or I really shouldn't be buying Red Dead Redemption anyway. I probably don't have time to play it. Oh, we'll see. I might need to like avert some of my grocery spendings this week, or some of my fast food budget. It's okay. It's okay. It's just stupid shit on eBay. It was free money anyway from something I didn't pay for, so I know, it just sucks. I'm sad. Is that the cowboy game? Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the cowboy game that probably my favorite AAA game of all time was Red Dead Redemption. I loved it so much. I just wanted to like live in that universe, right? And it was like just this beautiful, surreal, almost serene cowboy environment. It wasn't so much surreal. It was kind of surreal that I was in there. And I'd get on Mr. Horsey Face and we'd ride through, Armadillo, and we because that's the name of the town in Texas. It's like fake Texas. It's not real places, so it's not Amarillo. It's like Armadillo, and it's such a pretty environment. It's gonna be so much better on PlayStation 4. It's also, 8 years later. I can't believe it was 8 years ago that I played Red Dead Redemption. And it was just one of these beautiful games that you just want to immerse yourself in, and I'm so looking forward to this too, because I just love that world and the environment, and they've got like realistic weather now, and they've got like you can just kind of sit there and watch the sunset, and it's great. But games can be bought at any time. I know. The longer you wait, the cheaper it'll get. Well, yes, but I also don't want to wait because I've waited 8 years and I don't want to keep waiting. That's the problem. And that's a game I really want to play like now. I'm set to play it now. I'm in the mood. I really want to make time to play it. That's the thing. I know, patience. Well, and if I wait too long, then I might have to like rebuy a console or something. I don't want to wait too long because then it's gonna be even more money. I only buy games on sale. I'm a frugal gamer, aka cheapskate. I usually like Soul Calibur I'm waiting for. I'm not going to play Soul Calibur right away. Red Dead I'm going to play right away. That's the thing. Like the same thing with South Park last year. I knew I was going to play it the day it dropped. Other games I can wait with. Red Dead, I've waited 8 years. I really yes, crowdfunded. Hello DJ Odyssey, greetings. Can you wait at least a week? Maybe. From Canadian dollars. Is the PS5 coming out anytime soon? No, probably a couple more years. Probably a couple more years. Oh man, yes, eBay, Shmeebay. How much does it cost? Oh, Red Dead 2 will probably be like $60 for the base edition. I'm not gonna get like the deluxe or anything. I'm not gonna do any DLC. I never usually do. So just the base edition of the game, it's gonna be like 60. Is the PS5 coming anytime soon? No. What is your more recommended console? Most recommended. It depends on what games you want to play. If you want to do like a lot of sports games, Xbox. If you want to do a lot of more like JRPGs, PlayStation. If you want to play Nintendo games, Switch. I mean, it just depends. PC is the master race, obviously. I prefer PC. If I'm waiting for games, I'm going to play them on PC. Sadly, Red Dead will not be on PC. So the thing about Red Dead is it's such a hot game, it's not going to be on sale anytime soon. It might be on sale maybe $5 for Black Friday. By then, I'll probably be busy moving. I kind of got to squeeze it into the week that I have the week to play it. So, yeah. No sports. Final Fantasy. Well, if you want Final Fantasy, go PlayStation 4. Yes, Darth Yake says. You can collect that from Super Chats. I don't want to beg you guys for Super Chats, though. I don't want to beg you guys for Super Chats. Twitch cheating on PC sometimes. Damn Ramo says, I love Atari. I love Atari, too. Kingdom Hearts. I've never actually played Kingdom Hearts. I do like some of the JRPG stuff, though. I love Castlevania. I actually really like my 3DS. I still play stuff on that sometimes. And I do, let's see, I do have a few games. I have Mario Party. I could probably sell Mario Party. I just got it, though, and I haven't played it much. Anyone know if prepaid credit cards work with Super Chats? They do with Streamlabs, I think. I think they do with Streamlabs. I don't know. That's the only thing that I know takes credit cards is my Streamlabs, but you don't have to. You guys, where's my Streamlabs thing? That's the one that YouTube doesn't take money from. Oh yeah, streamlabs.com/randomgameuser42 does. Copy. Paste. Still have my 2600. I used to have my 2600. Yeah, that link I just dropped in the chat. That's the one. Soul Reaver thoughts. I haven't played Soul Reaver. I remember seeing it when it came out. I think I might even have it on my Steam library. No, I don't. But yeah, the 2600 was so fun. I love Breakout with the paddle. You need the paddle controllers. So that's the thing. If you play Breakout or Super Breakout, you need the paddle controllers. Those are so fun. There's actually a game on Steam that I was meaning to pick up, which is like big boobed goth girls, which is kind of like Breakout. One of these days I'll get it. You love Twisted Metal? I love Twisted Metal Black on PlayStation 2. I remember playing the crap out of that. Hoping if one of my daughters asks for the Switch for Xmas so I can borrow it. Well, the Switch is fun. I mean, there's all kinds of good games on the Switch. That Feel of the Girls Boob game is on Switch, which I like. You can't play Asteroids, Pong, Breakout, etc. on anything but paddles. Exactly. I mean, try it. Try playing it on like an emulator with like an Xbox controller. No, you can't do it. Or try playing it on those collections. If you're trying to play Breakout on one of those collections with like an Xbox controller, they suck. Oh my god. Playing Guns, Gore, and Cannoli on Switch lately. Guns, Gore, and Cannoli. The mouse doesn't cut it either. Now, a mouse is hard for like Breakout sort of games. Do you remember Atari for Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back and Jedi Arena? I remember the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back game a little bit. They had like the AT-ATs on there, the walkers. We always called them walkers or AT-ATs as a kid. What's the best place to go for emulators? Well, I think Nintendo took down Emu Paradise. That was good for like PlayStation games. Anything else, I really don't know. I was only ever interested in like playing PlayStation 1 games on my channel, and I didn't have the connector for them. So I know Limited Run Games is making a connector for PlayStation 2 to HDMI, which I could probably screw into my Elgato capture card. I don't know. Pitfall was Atari. Yeah, Pitfall was Atari, yes. Clax. Oh my god, Clax was on Lynx. It was on Atari Lynx. Dude. So, I don't know if you guys... as I knocked over things. Clax was on Atari Lynx because I know my ex had one because he had every Atari Lynx game practically. The only Atari Lynx game I have... Well, I have two of them. Pinball, which is Elvira Pinball. It's Elvira Pinball and the Party Monsters. It's not Scared Stiff. Scared Stiff is a much better table in my opinion. So I have that, and I have a Dracula game that I love. Dracula the Undead, and it actually has Christopher Lee Dracula. So I do have that game on Lynx. This is the Atari Lynx. This is like the second one that came out. Joust was Williams, not Atari. I think I had Joust. God, I have other games. What else do I have? Oh, I have Shadow of the Beast, and I have Todd's Adventures in Slime World also on Lynx. Apparently I got a few Lynx games. Anything else? I got Dracula the Undead. Oh, I love Dracula the Undead. This is why I keep my Lynx. Pitfall was Activision, not Atari. Well, Pitfall was on Atari, though. You have the original Lynx, the long one that like, is upside down weird. E.T. on 2600. Oh, God. E.T. was terrible. So, you move and you fall in a pit. And then you go and eat the food and you fall in a pit. And then you go collect the thing and you fall in a pit and you die. Oh man, I do miss Atari though. It's fun. But yeah, I should probably wrap up the stream. It is almost 11. I need to eat something and try and rest and stuff. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I know we've got streams from Doomcock and we have I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that one. I might have to do something else tomorrow. I don't know. Should dig mine out and stream in a bit. Stream it a bit, yeah. You just got home from work too? I'm so sorry. I've been going for like 3 hours. Call the bloke tomorrow. Oh, I don't have to call him. I just have to send... I don't have to call anybody. I just have to get on here and just send him his $90 back and be very sad about it because... Yeah. I have to be very sad about it. Because it's going to be cheaper to just send him all of his money back and tell him to keep it than let him send it back to me. Because seriously, I'm not going to pay him $20 just for the privilege of refunding all of his $90. I'm not going to have it cost me $120. I'd rather just break even and it just sucks. It really pisses me off because I was counting on that. Oh well. I didn't need it. It's only money, right? It's only money. But yeah, it just makes me mad too, because like seriously, no refunds. What does no refunds mean? Should video stream some of these weird things I got? Yeah, I know. Go get sustenance and get rest. I will. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been so much fun. I don't want to keep. I don't want to like leave with people here, but. But thank you guys so much, and thank you so much. Oh, credits. I can roll credits. We can do this. I can roll the credits live. Boop. And boop. So, while we're saying goodnight to everybody. Oh, thank you so much. It has been a blast. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, Darren Ramos. And the subscribers, Common Sense America, Blake W., Metal Horror Pack. You guys all subscribed while we were live. If you guys do subscribe while we're live, you'll get that awesome George Carlin greeting and everything. Just recharge your batteries. I was just here earlier, but better late than never. No worries. No worries. I streamed too late. I should have streamed earlier this afternoon. You got your name and credits. You did. You can see them again. I can roll them again. Isn't it cool? I love the credits. See, now we're picking up. Now we're getting people again. No. Now we're getting like more people. Okay, they left. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a blast. I'm going to try and do another stream. I don't know if maybe tomorrow or Friday. God, if I do Friday, you can't just leave, can you? No, I'm trying to think. If I do Friday, I will probably be streaming. I'll find a way to buy Red Dead Redemption. I'm thinking about streaming it over on Twitch. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a blast. I will see you guys on the next live stream or video. Bye.